What is up, everyone? Welcome to Play with Pros MCP region. I know all of you lovely people are very excited because I know Gideon and I are also very excited, as well as my cat in the background. Yes, you may have seen him. But Gideon, hello, welcome. It's going to be so fun casting these matches with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a very long time, and I think this is our finally our first cast together. So
Yeah.
at least now it's with Play with the Pros, because you guys have an opportunity of a lifetime here, and I didn't even expect an event like this to even come out. What are the odds that Garena decided, you know what, we're gonna let some of our viewers play with their big idols, the pros themselves who played at the Tri-Nation Cup?
Yep, and not just that as well, but you guys get rewarded for playing with your favorite pros. If you do really well, we are giving away so many diamonds. It is insane. So if you're very interested to get your hands on those lovely diamonds, or maybe just to play with your favorite pros, well, make sure you tune into the stream because we're going to have a lot of fun today. Now, let's start off by seeing who are going to be our captains for the match, because we have 3 teams that are going to be participating, but there's a little bit of a catch, folks. These players are going to be their own captains. So we have the lovely Geek Fam, as well as AKO and Baby Argon. All of these players will be separated and will be their own captains, and you, the viewers, will be their teammates.
Yeah, and you guys, you got to remember, if you want to be playing with your favorite pro, you got to come in early. So join these team captains to win these diamonds. But remember, when you want to enter the lobby, there's going to be a room ID and password that's going to be shown up on the screen. Once that comes out, you better be ready, because these spots are very limited.
And of course, we do have some rules for you to join in. You are not allowed to use an emulator. You must be playing on your phone. And of course, the usual, no cheating. We do have a lot of admins that'll be watching the lobbies as well. If you get caught cheating, you will get banned. Yep, so the ban hat will come down. Don't cheat. I trust you all to be able to play fairly and also play your best. You're going to have a lot of fun, and of course we will have so much fun as well. Now, I know everyone wants to know what the rewards are going to be for playing in the games, so let's take a look at the prize pool for all of the matches that we're going to be playing today. If you didn't know, we have 6 maps, and each map is going to have its own reward. If you booyah with your team, each player will get 800 diamonds. If you can get second place, you'll get 500 diamonds. Third place will get 300 diamonds. But if you think those diamonds aren't good enough, take a look at the bottom. We have a top fragger reward for the viewer that gets the top kill. They will get 2,000 diamonds, which is incredible. Could you imagine someone getting top fragger plus getting first place?
Oh my goodness, 2.8k worth of diamonds in your back pocket just because you're just the best player in the lobby? Sign me up. Where can I get? Where can I start up already? I mean, you're going to be competing against pro players as well. So not only do you have a chance to impress, your team captain, but you might get noticed elsewhere.
Exactly. And in case anyone's a little bit worried, don't worry. The Fragger Award is only for you viewers. The players themselves, the professional players, they will not be eligible for the Top Fragger Award. So to everyone that joins in, good luck. I hope you get the Top Fragger Award because, of course, 2,000 diamonds. I don't know what you could not buy with that amount of diamonds. Now, let's take a look at the maps for today to see what we're going to be looking at. And, of course, we will be starting off the day with Bermuda, the one and only, the vanilla map. Everyone knows Bermuda. Then we'll be playing Purgatory, followed by Kalahari, and then match 4, 5, and 6, we'll just be repeating the same maps. So I love Bermuda because there is so much action on this map early. Gideon, I really cannot wait.
Yeah, I can't wait as well. Personally, I do kind of like Kalahari because it's a lot smaller. You can play a lot of verticals, but it really depends on people's tastes. Everybody's got a map that they like to play on, and if you viewers want to take full advantage of the system, you got to be prepared to be playing on your best map possible if you want to be earning 2,000 worth of diamonds, being that top fragger.
Exactly. Now, I know everyone's going to be very excited. Grab your phones and make sure you get ready because we are going to be showing the room ID in just a minute. But of course, the first map is going to be Bermuda. If you don't feel comfortable with Bermuda, maybe you like Purgatory better, maybe you like Kalahari better, you can wait for the next matches. But of course, you can still stick around, join us, watch the games, as well as share your comments as well. Let us know what you guys think. Do you like the Play with Pros? Because if you guys love it and you guys make enough noise, we will do this again.
Plenty of time to be able to do a lot of cool things. Just make your voices heard. Now, I mean, coming up into a lot of these matchups. Sorry, I get so distracted by your cat. It's either the cushion or the actual cat. I can't tell the difference sometimes. But
Too many cats.
Too many cats. But yes, for a lot of these players, and especially for the pro players, do you think they have some general idea or strategy coming into this? I mean, it's not a real competition per se, but these guys are professionals, and I can say for sure, if I was a professional, I kind of want to be smurfing on my teammates or some of the other teams out there.
Well, the thing is, it's kind of hard to snipe individual players, right? Because it's not like you see them, you see a name tag, you just see a random person. Of course, it'll be lucky if you can snipe the pro players first, but the thing is, we also don't know how skilled our viewers could be. We could actually get a new pro player coming in from our viewer matches. So, of course, it's for anyone that's tuning in, it's your time to shine. Maybe you could get picked up on one of these teams. Maybe you could be playing in some of these pro games soon. So, yeah, make sure to show off. As some people would say, make sure to peacock. Someone might notice you.
They gotta flex. This is the perfect time to be flexing on. Because again, we're gonna be looking out for a lot of these players who are gonna be above and beyond the rest. Maybe, some of the pros might take notice. Maybe some other people might take notice. It's a great opportunity. But also, who doesn't like having the pride of, oh yeah, I killed, just 4 out of the 12 pro players in the lobby. No big deal. Just quick flex.
It'll be really interesting too, because we know for a fact as well, since we followed the Tri Nation Cup, would you say the best sniper in the lobby would be Jabbat? Because we saw him play incredibly during the Tri Nation Cup.
That's a really good point here, and I would like to see some viewers actually take him on 1v1, or at least look to try to counter snipe him at some point in the game. Assuming Jabbat's like, you know what, I'm gonna whip out the sniper rifles here.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that he really styled on everybody when they did the 1v1 match, right? He constantly got those kills. It was incredible. You would think that, could someone be that good? It almost feels like you couldn't. But Jabbat, he's got so much skill. Maybe someone out there could show him their own goods, and maybe we could be seeing a new person on Baby Argon. But yes, folks, it looks like we have the room ID and the password down below. If you want to join in right now for your chance to win so many diamonds. You got the 2,000 diamonds for our top fragger viewer. And then we've got 800 diamonds for the team that booyahs with their captain. I'm really curious to know who's actually going to get the first booyah, because we're separating the pro players from their teams and we're putting them with random viewers. It's almost as if you're just sort of playing RNG, right? It's like, okay, you have these 4 people. Good luck.
Well, I mean, there is an element of RNG to it, but can you imagine some of these pros might actually get really, really lucky here? Some of them are streamers. Some of them do kind of stream once in a while playing with their friends. There is the possibility that, a bunch of people, or let's say a good number of 3 people, so happen to be the fan of a same pro who wants to be on the same team, who has all the comms ready to set up, all part of the same clan. That's when it's going to be a lot more calculated and organized.
Exactly. So people, please make sure you go and join our lobby down below. And also remember, no emulators. You're only allowed to use your phones. And of course, the usual, no cheating. We do not condone cheating on this stream. If you are caught cheating, you will be banned. I wish I had a hammer, but I'm scared I'd actually break my keyboard. So you will be banned if you cheat. So don't cheat. Show off your skill. And if you don't think you're going to win, you can still play with your favorite players. So, of course, we're not telling you guys only the best can join. You are all welcome to join. So do give it a shot. Have loads of fun. And to everyone that is in the lobby, good luck. Have fun. We are going to be rooting for all of you as well, because we are looking to keep an eye out for a top fragger, because there is one in there.
Somebody's going to be able to use the free fire system to the fullest of their advantages. We can't wait to actually have a look at it. I'm getting really jittery for this game already. It's been a while since we've casted free fire, a good amount of time since the Tri-Nation Cup, so it's really, really great to be getting back into the motion of things.
Exactly. And of course, we are getting some more free fire later on this month, but we'll talk about that a bit later on because that is going to be really exciting. I know we've also been looking forward to all of this information as well, but hang tight, guys. We are going to be giving you some information on some more free fire esports in the future. But of course, for now, have some fun with us with the Play with Pros. And remember, if you want Play with Pros to happen again, make sure you let us know on the Free Fire page. Shout out a message, send us pictures, tell your friends, share it around, and let them know that, hey, Play with Pros happened. Let's try and do it again. It could be a community effort where we bring all these things for you lovely people at home.
You know what I would like to see on the page itself for the community? People coming in from Play with the Pros and they're taking a full-on selfie with their squad. If they could just pull that off mid-game, that would just be amazing. Just, 5 seconds, just be like, yo, buddies, let's just get into this house, get a quick photo op, and then we're out of here and back to the fragging.
I think the best picture would be if the teams can somehow take a picture mid-flight when they're parachuting. Right? That would be so
really
awesome.
Good.
I would love it.
That is a really smart idea.
It'd be really hard to do. So if anyone can do it, show us. We want to see it. It'll be totally hilarious. But we love seeing pictures of you guys. Now, I do believe the game is going to be starting soon. Oh, I cannot wait.
I don't know how some of these teams are going to be playing, especially with that, that RNG element you were talking about earlier. These players, I don't know if they're going to be very communicative in terms of how they want to kind of rotate across the map, or if they have any particular weapons that they prefer more than others, even though that shouldn't be too much of a big deal, but you never really know.
Yeah, speaking of weapons, I want to know who's going to potentially get the grenade launcher? Because I know during the Tri-Nation Cup, we saw a lot of crazy stuff happen with the grenade launcher. Unexpected teams getting a lot of unexpected kills. I still remember the one with No Escape, now known as he's getting demolished by a grenade launcher. But we'll have to take a look because we are now going to be parachuting down with all of our pro players. Now, remember, guys, all these teams are not playing together. They are separated. Each member of the team is their own team. So we've got Team Hazik, Team Rain, Team Arpiz, Team Arkik. We've got Team, it's not MRG, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Team Shura, we have Team Zen, Team Miral, Team Cobra, Team Phoenix, Team Jabat, and Team Jim. I know for a fact I'm going to be keeping my eye out on Team Jabat because we know for a fact that Jabat is a scary player. Oh, there we go.
I mean, he's an absolute beast, and Big Boo, Trix, Duda, they're going to be trying their best to support him as much as they can, especially since, snipers naturally are going to need spotters, and oh, wow, okay, this is going to be a bloodbath very, very quickly for 3 squads.
Oh, this is going to be insane. Oh, it's actually Mr. D's team.
He's gonna have to show some moves here. He's already running around to try and buy some time for the rest of his team to find some weapons here. But again, 3 squads caught in a crossfire. Not exactly the best situation to be in here. Already with the first knockdown from from 2-4Y. He's looking pretty good. I mean, you can sense the hunger in this guy. He wants to get that top frag.
Absolutely. And I feel really bad for Mr. D because you can see that he's really struggling to do anything. He's been tanking a lot of these shots as well as just running around so his team can continue to loot. But yeah, so far, Mr. D, he's the one that's been taking the brunt of the damage. Now we know Rain's team is here as well. Mr. D actually gets knocked down.
Oh, that's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. But let's look over to the other side with Captain himself from Geek Rain's team. Already finding the first knockdown for himself. He is getting very, very low. Great flank angle. Figures out a way to take out Piz straight away. And that's going to be a full squad wipe going on for Rain. I mean, that's a pretty good start. Pretty good start, if I have to say so myself.
I feel bad for Rain too, though, because he actually knocked out one of his teammates in the process as well, which is really gonna hurt. I'm actually wondering what the players are like in the team house right now. Would they be yelling at each other because they're looking out their window?
Oh yeah, they're all in the same house. That's true. That's true. Yes. I didn't even think of that.
Oh god. Oh look, Zen actually getting some shots coming out from the corner. Almost getting a knockout. They're actually going to be watching another player here. We got Frez trying to get some pot shots behind this crate. Unable to really knock anyone down, but we do have someone down on the pink team.
He's already having to take shots. Oh, he doesn't want to get hit by that car, but unfortunately, they're going straight right at him. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a team so aggressive in my life. They just didn't care. They just wanted those frags.
That was a GTA-style kill if I ever saw one. They say, oh, we see body, we see kill. Let's try and kill her with the car. That was incredible. Now it looks like Akiki is the only member left on his team. That's very unfortunate. I do believe he is trying to hide so that maybe at least he can try and get maybe a Oh, we're going to be seeing a replay of the GTA-style kill. Oh, what a way to go down. You'll never forget that.
Truly, it's a terrible way to die, but you have to commend the creativity for some of these players who are just like, you know what? We've got the numbers. It's just like one guy. We can take him out, right? We can take him out.
Okay, so it looks like Akiki's gonna at least be able to get on out of there. He is all alone. He's got no teammates left, unfortunately. But sometimes that is just the case. It's a case of free fire. You get lucky, you get unlucky. There's too many people at your drop zone. Luckily for Rain, he still has his whole team. Looks like we're looking at Team Arjim here going up against Team Rain. And looks like we are looking at an engagement here, 4 versus 4.
Yep, and we're already seeing, you know, the captain himself high ground, looking down, getting a good idea of where the opponents are, while the rest are holding the side flank on the right. This is going to be a tough situation to come from because they have no way to push up to high ground. They're going to pull back into the structure, looking for some cover, regrouping, rethinking the strategy.
Looks like they're trying to get a couple grenade shots in there. Luckily, no one was within the vicinity there for Team 12. And it looks like, are they potentially leaving? Oh, getting a couple pot shots in there for El Captain.
And peppering has already begun, but we can already see on the right flank they're slowly trying to push down. And it looks like it is a full engagement, or they're just on different elevations here, because they haven't seemed to have noticed one of the squad mates pulling up a little too far down onto the low ground here. BXF taking down, trying to take down one, but he goes down. He doesn't have a lot of cover fire. Save Mal is just holding on that right angle. It's not looking good. That's 2 downs already, as the rest of the team looking to push out from the structure. Save Mal, he's got to quickly run over to the rest of his team to give them cover fire, because he can't lose that position. They've already lost one, and now they're looking to back out.
Yep, at least they were able to salvage one of their team members, El Captain, actually getting rezzed by his captain, Rain, being a team player. So at least they managed to keep 3 members of their squad, and it looks like they are going to try and avoid this engagement against Team 12. It might be the smart decision here after knowing that they did have the elevation advantage, but it just seemed overall they just didn't have the angle to get any of those kills and ended up with their losses of their own. Looking at Team Cobra here, that looks like they have lost one of their members and they're taking some fire. Luckily, no damage so far, but look like this is Team Shira. Oh no, this is not Team. Sorry, there's another player named Shira. Excuse me.
It's just going back and forth. It's going back and forth, and now Rain, he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's dropped down the glue wall, but the rest of his team is kind of separated on top of the structure. They find Izat here, connecting the dots. Hati is about to come up to see El Captain, loses the 1v1. Rain, unfortunately, gets taken down. It's going to be a 2v1 situation here. Rain, he's still alive, which is the most important part.
Yep, looks like Team Azik, they're just going to try and get away with their last member remaining. It's XRS Gamer. He's out of there with that car. He's just left his teammate for dead. It's driven into another team! Oh no! Oh, it's a disaster. Oh no, Team Azik has been eliminated. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah, and he even had a vehicle to try and get on out of there. Unfortunately, just literally the taillight just clipped onto that side, and there's nothing much you can do. And even he realized that he bumped out of that car and was looking to run for it. Oh, unfortunate indeed.
Looks like we're getting some more cover fire here. Only one member on the green team. This is Cobra's team as well, taking some fire. Luckily, he is going to be able to heal up, but someone has infiltrated the building. Cobra is nearby, though, so maybe they could punish this infiltrating member. Do they know where he is, though?
I think they've got an idea. Oh no, he's already got a hit right from the side. He quickly needs to reposition himself to get some kind of cover. And I just noticed that, this is from AKL's Mural's team. Their captain is already down, so these are all just a bunch of players looking to hopefully duke it out for their captain. Cobra taking a little bit of damage here. Not too bad, but it looks like the trades are going back and forth. Young right on top. Aksta trying to make it on out of there, but unfortunately, he walks out right into the crosshairs of King YT.
Roll on the high ground. Oh no, King ends up going down. Looks like they're going to be third-partied here. Oh, this might be a lot of trouble for Team 7. Cobra, he's still got one more teammate remaining, so they have 2 members alive. But I think after seeing all that fire up from the high ground, they might be looking to at least hide it out, or maybe even try and punish them. Oh no, he's lost one of his team members. He wasn't within the building. It's now all Cobra. He is all alone.
No, now this is completely flipped from a team that was trying to take out their enemy pro player. Lacking that captain is going to be a pretty big deal, especially since these pros really know what they're doing here. However, you can't stop the third party. I think this is just a general rule of thumb. Doesn't matter how good you are, a third party can really hurt your squad. Look at the amount of casualties they've taken here as Zen's team looking to finish off Cobra here.
We'll see if Cobra's able to somehow slip on out of this, but it's going to be a very tough ask. Oh, the grenade takes him out.
Oh no! What a way to go. Just getting bombarded by the nades. There's nothing you can do. Shura finds another kill on the opposite side of the map as they're going against Squad 10. They're looking to make this work. The Dragunov in his hands. He's got to be careful for that peeking game. Oh, what a shot! Pretty nice Eddie there. Gets 2 in a row, secures the kill. Can he find another one?
Oh, they've got 2 kills. Incredible play coming in from Shura. What a captain to get those 2 knockdowns for his team. That's going to be 4 kills for them. I'm not really sure kills really matter here for the team, but Shura's loaded with kills so far. I'm actually curious to know, how are the viewers doing for the top fragger slot? I'm really looking forward to that.
I mean, based on what we've seen so far, we know that some of them at minimum have 1 kill. The question is, can they actually reach some of the comparable numbers that we're seeing some of these pros having? You know, as we can see, sure, he's got 3 in the bag, so I think that's just the number to beat for the rest of his squad.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. Maybe even 2 kills. That might be able to secure a top fragger, which, to be fair, that is a pretty big ask when you're playing with some of these very talented players. Now, we do have Team Rain still remaining with 3 members on his squad. Phoenix looks like he's the only one left on his team, so he's actually trying to play for placement points for his squad in the meantime. Oh, no, it looks like Zen actually taking a little bit of fire there, and Shura coming in. Oh, this is going to be a 3-way battle between these 3 teams.
Oh, this is gonna suck. There's nothing they can do. The rest of Squad 6 is just caught in the crossfire of everything here. Squad 8 trying to fully engage into this, but Squad 11 is making sure that both sides take huge casualties. As you can see, the kill feed already slowly building up here, as each side have already taken some heavy losses from their squads.
Look at Jabbat's team's positioning. That is incredible. Having the high ground like that gives them so much vision over that lower ground. And unfortunately, if you're on the lower ground, you don't really have too many places to go for cover. So Jabbat, not only is he a very talented player, but him being able to bring his team into such a favorable position is going to make this game so much easier for the rest of his squad. Of course, they still haven't taken out the remaining 2 teams on the low ground, but they are making it very tough to even move.
Yeah, I mean, like, considering the position as well, because Basmati, like, the overall landscape of it, houses are relatively close to each other, except for where Squad 6 is. The one lone house, the one lone compound that doesn't really connect to anything. So forcibly, they have to try and look to pull back in towards the high ground. They have suffered a little bit of damage here. We can see a key in the background, just like, what's going on here? What's going on here, buddies? What's happening?
Oh, but do we have maybe team members of Team 11 knowing where Arkik is? Because they are sort of running around the landscape. I don't believe they know he's there. If they did, though, this could be a way for them to eliminate Team Arkik, but so far it looks like he's going to be able to lone wolf it for his team. There's a good chance Arkik, I think he could actually make it to top 3 if he's able to just avoid all this conflict, because look at everyone. They are so bloodthirsty. They are looking for kills, and Arkik's like, yeah, fine, I'm going to stay out here.
I mean, with 2,000 diamonds on the line just to be top fragger, I'm pretty sure everyone was kind of invigorated to make this happen. Oh, sure, he's got to be careful. He can't peek that a second time. He knows that 2 people are covering that angle here, and the stalemate continues. Nobody wants to make the first move. It's just a quick poking game.
It's a poking game, but also a waiting game because if you can, as you can see on the map, Arctic, he is in the top right corner. He is perfectly safe on his own. And Team Rain, they are also playing very, very, very carefully, very slowly, wanting to at least get that top 3 placement. It's actually this zone here that is so dangerous because one small misstep and your team could just get eliminated with no diamonds. Team 6, 11, and 8, they are currently going at it, but so far it's still very favorable for Team 11. Jabat's team, fantastic with their positioning so far. They are very hard to lock down. Whoop.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the coherency from squad 6 and 11. I mean, both of them, they saw, okay, next circle is coming back up. We've got 43 seconds to make a move. If you rotate too early, you come and collapse into another team. But if you rotate too late, you'll never make it into the circle. So you have to constantly be thinking about these factors here. And as of right now, just look at the way that they are piling up together, making moves together, rotating into the circle together, peeking different angles. I mean, this feels like a complete squad.
Oh, Shura! He's actually got knocked down.
Oh, no, it's not looking good. He doesn't deploy the... unfortunately, not deploying the glue wall in time. They're going to get the revives here, and luckily they can just keep spamming these glue walls as of now, just to keep them alive. They've got to keep this up. However, the firepower coming in from Squad 2 is not going to let them up. That tree ain't going to protect you, Zach, for long. He's got to quickly heal up.
They have no HP. And actually, if you take a look at the bottom right-hand corner, Phoenix from Argon, he is still alive. He's actually going to try and get his team into the top 3 placements as well. So far, things are looking horrible for Shura's team. They are getting shot all over the place. Actually going to be losing one of their members. They're down. Hopefully, they will be able to get the res off. But remember, on that low ground, Jabat's team's coming up onto the high ground, and things are looking horrible now. Shura looks like he's going to start losing members. Zach goes down. Shura's exposed. They weren't able to get the res off. But Shura's the only one alive.
Oh no, and this is what I was talking about, rotating too early. You're getting caught in the middle of the crossfire between everybody, and that's going to be the rest of Squad 6 going down. Shura, as team, has been eliminated here, but so far, Jabat's squad doing pretty well. I mean, they positioned themselves like in prime positions every single time. I don't know if these guys are on comms or not, but something about them is making it click, and these guys are moving like an absolute unit.
It really feels like they're using voice comms. They are so coherent as a team. You can tell that every movement that they make, it's as if this was a formed team, not just a mishmash of Jabat plus 3. It's Jabat's team. Now, things are looking very scary here for Arctic because he is exposed in that outer circle. And of course, he's going to have to make a move at some point, but this is against Jabat's team. This is not an easy move to make at all. Phoenix, he is hiding on the west side of the map. I'm not sure if Rain is aware of where Phoenix's position is so far, but it looks like Arctic is going to be the one we're going to have to watch out here for. If he gets dropped by Team Jabat or if he's able to make it through. So far, he will be able to hide behind a building, but he needs to get inside that circle soon. Otherwise, he's just dead. He's dead. He's dead.
I didn't even see it coming. I saw him got the first knockdown. I was like, yeah, this is going well. Boom, he's gone.
Headshot.
AWM. Oh.
And now look at our top 3 teams. It is Team Phoenix. We have Team Rain and Team Jabat. Now, the most exciting thing to see is who is going to get the first booyah. So far, it's looking really good for Jabat's team. They have 4 members alive. Rain only has himself and Save Mal. And then, of course, we've got the Lone Wolf on the west side. I'm really looking forward to this, Gideon.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be bad. I mean, the biggest factor is where is Squad 2's priority. Oh my goodness, another AWM is on the field, and now they've got to be super careful here. And Rain! They finally take down Rain, not a bad shot, but now they're going in for the full push, unless they know that there's only 2 members from Squad 2, as you can see. He's like, don't worry, guys, I got the diamonds in the bag.
Oh, he really does have the diamonds in the bag at this rate. All right, so it looks like we are getting some healing shots in there from Rain's team. Oh no, they're actually slowly coming in. There's the knockdown on Rain. It's all up to Save Mal. Can he somehow knock out 4 members on Team Jabat? He gets the res off onto Rain. 2 versus 4. Is there an opening? They're still trying to close in towards all these glue walls. It's Rain. Rain goes down. The captain is dead. And so is his teammate. It is now Team Jabat versus the one, the only, the Phoenix, who goes down. Team Jabat gets the booyah. Am I surprised? I don't know if I should be surprised or if I should expect this.
Oh, big booyah for Baby Yaga's team. Honestly, it wasn't too surprising the moment I saw the AWM come out. Once that was whipped out, you just kind of knew that, like, he's got Team Jabat's got the hang of this.
Oh, clearly he does have the hang of it because they managed to get the first booyah of the day. We're going to be taking a look at the score screen in just a minute. I want to know who got the Fragger award because I don't really see anyone getting more than 1 kill. Maybe we've gotten 2 kills. I don't think anyone has hit 3 kills, but of course we're going to have to wait and see until we see that scoreboard. I want to know if, let's say, in this game, 1 kill is considered a top fragger award. Does everyone get 2,000 diamonds? Or is there another factor that comes into play, which could be maybe player damage?
That is a good possibility here, and I think it's something to look into, and I definitely think that player damage is going to be pretty important as a stat overall. Kind of shows the consistency that you're landing your shots. It's a really solid number to follow by on top of the kills. But I really do hope that someone has gone above and beyond because we did see a couple of squads lose out their their team captains very early on, so that gave a great opportunity to be like, okay, now that our team captain is gone, I can start top fragging.
I can get that.
It's a cruel way of it's a cruel way of thinking, but it's like, come on, it's 2,000 diamonds. Like, yeah, that doesn't come by too easy.
I mean, I don't see why not, but we did see what happened when the teams lost their captains very early, right? A lot of the times when the teams lost their captains, the teams just sort of melted. We didn't really see any teams play without their captain for the entirety of the match. I think so far the trend has been, I mean, we only played 1 match. It's either the captain is alone or it's a full team, right? So far that's been the successful teams. The captain has to be alive for the team to also be alive. But we might see a change maybe in some of our future matches because, of course, we still have 5 more matches to go where maybe there's a team that can play without the captain and maybe they do really well. Maybe they get top 3. I think top 3 is a pretty big deal already. Looks like top fragger is ready. So let's take a look and see who our top fragger is. It is, I don't know how to say this, Big Boost? Big Boost.
Frex Big Boost! Congratulations, you've just earned yourself 2,000 diamonds for being the top fragger of this first game in Bermuda. If you want to claim your rewards, make sure that you send a quick email to say, oh, this is me. Go to pwp.diamonds@gmail.com. Remember, pwp, playwithpros.diamonds@gmail.com. Do not forget that email address because, again, 2,000 diamonds is a lot of diamonds, my brother. Yep. Way too many.
Too many. I don't think there's such a thing as too many. But this is not just to anyone that becomes a top fragger today. If you also scored in our top 3 teams for your match, you will also need to email us at playwithpros.diamond@gmail.com to claim your reward. Now, to anyone in chat that's going to be like, I'm going to pretend to be a winner, that doesn't work because we will be tracking all of our players via their ID. So if your ID does not match, you will not get those diamonds because you are a cheater. You're trying to game the system. I'm watching you guys because I know someone out there's going to try it. I already confirmed with the admin team. They told me it's going to be solid, lock-proof, anti-cheat. Don't cheat. I don't like cheaters.
Yeah, please. Don't ruin the fun for everybody else. Don't ruin the fun for everybody else. Keep the sportsmanship alive. Make sure that you're trying to get better at the game constantly. As long as you follow those virtues, it's going to be a fun day.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be getting a results screen, but of course, for anyone that is excited for our next game, I do believe it's going to be on Purgatory. So if you're excited for this next match, make sure you continue to watch the stream because we will be showing our password as well as the lobby ID in just a moment. Get your phones out, make sure you're ready because the lobbies fill up very, very quick.
So quick. Honestly, I was a little curious about this. Like, I was thinking, okay, after the first game, a lot of the viewers are going to be like, oh, you know what? I want to play with my favorite pros. I want to get, earn those diamonds for myself. I want to be, go above and beyond. And then I thought about it where it's like, a lot of these pros are doing a lot of the work. So therefore, if you want to, earn diamonds, you just have to like, Jabat won last game, so this game,
Team Jabat. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like that. I mean, if it is, then clearly Jabat's gonna be a player that you're gonna have to watch out for in the future. But I do think there's gonna be some more opportunities. Do you think when we saw in that last game, there was already a three-way engagement. Do you think if
Mhm.
those teams actually landed in different zones, one of those three teams could have actually made it to that final three?
Well, okay, so especially when we're talking about drop zones here, unless it's something that's predetermined, it can be very, very difficult to kind of coordinate with your team to say, like, okay, if we're dropping in this large particular area, and like, let's say they're dropping into Catalistiwa in Bermuda, and as they're dropping down, you see another squad, like, oh, I didn't expect another squad to drop, then you have to kind of communicate with your team, and that's a big part of Battle Royale games, is that communication. So if they don't have that, how do you kind of like use the pings in a way such that you can kind of like, I'm going here, but I need you guys to be on like the left side of the map so we don't intertwine with other squads here. And I don't know about the pros and their strategies. We've seen some of them who decided to go to very far off areas to kind of rejoin the fight later on. Other people prefer going straight for the hot drop. Let's go for those big fights as soon as possible, get as many frags as we can, such that we stay, we seal our name for the top fragger.
Yeah. And also, how much of a change are we going to be seeing now that we're going to be playing on Purgatory? Because historically, Bermuda, it's very fast. A lot of players, they're very comfortable on their map. They're more than happy to actually just go for those really open gunfights. But Purgatory, it's a little bit of a different map. It's huge. It's a massive map. And the games there tend to be a little bit slower. Now, the thing is, we are playing with pros, but we're also playing with viewers. Do you think we're going to be seeing a slower tempo, or are we going to be playing more of the Bermuda tempo? Because we are playing with pubs, technically.
That's true. I think a lot of it has to do with just the confidence level of the captains themselves, because again, each of the captains are going to have their own. I don't want to call it agenda, but I would say plan, because some of them would be looking at like, okay, I want to be able to get the highest position for my team. That way, everybody can get diamonds. While other people is like, oh, maybe I'll focus on poking them down so that my team can get more frags, so that maybe one of them could get top fraggers. So a lot of different strategies can come down, can be working through these pro players, and I think it is reflected highly when they start dropping down into a map like this. So I would expect some classic ski lodge battles happening in Purgatory. I would really love to see like a 4, maybe 5 squads just going back and forth up that ski lodge. That would be really great to see. But besides that, I would assume that the game would be slowing down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't think by too much. Yeah.
But not Purgatory slow.
Not Purgatory slow.
Not Purgatory. Purgatory is a little bit slow. I'm hoping it is a little bit faster, because I'm going to be honest, I'm enjoying these really early skirmishes that we saw coming out from Bermuda. And I know in general, the general population, myself included, is that, well, action's more fun. I mean, booyahs are great. Top 3 is great, but killing's like kind of it's more fun to get a little bloody. So I'm not going to be surprised if the teams do decide to go for these early skirmishes.
I mean, I would love to see them go for more early skirmishes, but I do want to see some Mad Max, like straight on car, colliding into each other, ejecting on out of there, and just complete mayhem across the field.
That's the wrong game. But anyways, that sounds like monster trucks. But I mean, it'd be pretty funny. Now, I do believe the room ID and lobby is ready for our second game. So do get in there. It is right down below. Make sure to follow the password and the room to make sure to get into our lobby. I do believe if you have played in our previous rounds, you will no longer be eligible to play. You will only get one turn, just so we're trying to be fair to everyone that's watching the stream. So if you've already played and you're trying to get the lobby, we are so sorry, but we will not be allowing you to come back into the lobbies. Thank you for joining us, though. It was really fun having all of you. And of course, for everyone that's watching, 5 more games to go. Purgatory, followed by Kalahari next.
Yep. Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. I would love to see how a Purgatory is going to happen, because that's going to give us a good idea before we go into the second rotation of maps. At least then we'll have a great idea of how everybody is generally playing, such that is it going to be a little bit more aggressive? Is it going to be a little bit more passive?
Yeah, exactly. And I wonder if teams, I mean, you said this before, it's kind of hard to snipe teams, because you don't know who is who, where and where. It's not like other games where the name is above the player. But I know a lot of teams would be hoping to try and snipe down Jabat's team first, because after their game 1 performance, you cannot let a captain like that through. His team was so coordinated in that first round. It was insane. It just felt like a semi-pro team. It didn't feel like a pub team.
Yeah, their positioning, the way that they're dropping their glue walls, the way the way that they played around certain angles, really, really smart. And it's either, I don't know whether his entire team was just really, really skilled players or they were on voice comms, but it's one or the other. It's really hard to tell. However, I would like to say, could be both, but I would like to say that some of the other, especially his team, Jabat's teammates, they're just kind of like, all right, I see what's going on here. They're looking at each other from across the room in their gaming house, like, I know what's up. Just you wait until the next map rotation. I'll get you then.
Oh gosh, I'm really looking forward to this next round. If we're going to be seeing all that crazy action that we saw in Bermuda, or if Purgatory is going to have something more exciting, we could be seeing some more exciting stuff as well. I do believe we're going to be parachuting as soon as the lobby is ready. So for everyone that hasn't already tried to join, I don't believe we're full yet. We're not getting information as whether the lobby is full or not. So keep trying. If you can get in, congratulations. If you're unable to get in, yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm not support.
I mean, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do if you can't get in for this second match. However, there are still plenty of matches that actually happen today. And if you are just like a pure Bermuda player and you can't play any other map, don't worry. There's going to be another rotation of Bermuda, so you got to wait until then. So stick around for that moment.
Exactly. We got 4 more matches after this one, so this is technically our second match out of all 6. Now, I just got informed by production that we are 30 seconds away from our parachute for our second game of the day. Now, guys, make sure you are ready because we're going to be jumping right into Purgatory with Outplay with Pros MCP Region Edition. It is so exciting. Team Jabat already secured the first booyah of the day. Can Team Jabat get the second booyah? Is Jabat the key to getting the booyahs?
I don't know. I really don't know whether it's the key, whether it's the team, but it's time to go right into the game. Let's get ready for that drop here in Purgatory. Welcome to the lush landscapes, high verticals, huge maps with all our teams here from GeekFab, AKO, and Baby Argon. And I'm pretty sure Leslie at some point is going to join one of Baby Argon's teams, just randomly, like, oh, nope, just gonna use a different account. You're not gonna know, but I was there.
Knowing her, I think that is very possible.
Right? I thought I was crazy, but no, it's very possible.
Very possible. Oh my god! Look at the drop! We have potentially...
It can't be.
Is that 4 teams?
I think that's 4 teams. Wait, do I see another color behind it? No, yeah, it's 4 teams.
It's red. Yeah, it's 4 teams. Oh my god.
This is not looking too great. It's all about the luck and RNG of the structures that you're in. It's a large area right below Brasilia. However, it can go very bad. You can see Squad 3, they're already looting as quick as possible, and they are just getting out of the area. They do not want to get caught in the crossfire, even though that they could have potential position on everybody else. Squad 9, on the other hand, they already have Afik right up front, just saying, hey man, just chill right there, get a good scope of the landscape. Check out how many teams there are, because we gotta be careful.
They are in such close proximity to each other. It is almost unbelievable. Oh, already got a knockdown so far. It seems, I don't believe we can see who got knocked down. That was on the other side of the map. But so far, oh, there we go. There's the drop. It's Arjim! Arjim got dropped.
Did he get dropped again? Oh no! 2 times in a row. Oh no, that's super unfortunate. Wait, but now his team has a good opportunity to try and get some kills for themselves, and they can really prove that they are worth the time and effort to make this work out. Squad 12 still looking to rotate out of there. Squad 6 slowly looking to wrap around them, looking for those outflanks. They gotta play for position, but I don't know how they can get out of this. They just have to fight.
Yeah, they really don't have anywhere to look for cover. They've got 2 members down. I mean, we kind of talked about this before. If the captain goes down, the team normally follows that captain as well. And that's going to be it. Team Arjim is the first team to already get eliminated. To be fair, I don't blame them. They are up against Team Shura. We know Shura himself is a fantastic player. But I've got some good news. We have a player on Team Shura that has 2 kills. So we potentially have the top fragger on Shura's team.
Akim, just keep your eyes on him here. So the rest of the team is going to be... Ooh, it looks like XZ. He's got somebody... He's got a very interesting name. He's already Batman. He wants to show what he's got.
Oh, wait, it's the real Batman. We just got informed by
way.
production. That is the real Batman. Oh my god.
What? That is so unfair. I thought it was definitely somebody who like tried to cheat the system, added a couple of extra spaces to their name to make it unique.
Oh my god. So, according to production, we just got told that for Batman, the reason why he has DVT before his name is that he is part of DVT Esports, for anyone that doesn't know. So, the real Batman is playing with AKO Zen. This is going to be really cool.
This is nasty because...
His teammate Shira is also in the game.
I am just in shock. We're hearing the same information, but I am just losing words here. Like, I can't believe how stacked this team is as of right now. But right now, they've got to be real careful here. Ooh, a great play coming out of Virus there. A quick jump shot to the face, allowing him to secure the kill and bring back his teammates. But he's got to do it quick. The rest of Squad 2 is looking to collapse. But let's look all over to Moat House here, see how they play this. Jabat, once again, looking down on his opponents. Hazik's team needs to play this carefully.
So far, Hazik's team is still fully alive. We have seen so far what happens if the team sort of gets picked off one by one. Oh, we're looking at a replay here. Oh, looks like we've got a main drop. A team has been eliminated in the process of our replay. I couldn't quite see what the team is, unfortunately. We'll probably get a replay for that one as well, but Team Hazik's still here against Team Jabat.
Oh, they're getting some good shots. Vin, he might be in some trouble here, but the last couple of shots did not connect. He was able to duck down back into cover, and Batman, he's already down, but unfortunately gets knocked. Axel, unfortunately getting knocked now. It's going to be Traps and the rest of the team to make it work. Hazik finally finds a kill on the opposite side, back at Moat House again. Oh no, he peeks out on the wrong side with a big flank coming in from Moon, looking to secure that kill. Oh no, he gets spotted out by Sis, but the glue wall is going to be very, very helpful. He drops another one just in case. He's got to watch the right side. He finds the first kill. Could he potentially clutch this out? He doesn't connect all the shots. All right, he pulls around to the left side looking for that outflank, sees an opportunity, gets the knockdown. Can he do it? Oh, he gets clipped at the end.
And again, Team Jabat coming out of an engagement with 4 members alive. These guys are so incredibly good when it comes to these close skirmishes. And Gideon, I also want to mention, this does not feel like Purgatory. There is way too much action for this to be a Purgatory map. It almost feels like Bermuda.
Yeah, it really does kind of feel like Bermuda as well. I'm not entirely sure what, the planned strategies were for these guys, or at the very least the ideas that they had in their head. But right now, it's an all-out brawl.
Yeah, that's so far that is what we're experiencing. Of course, we are enjoying this as well. These games are so action-packed and so bloody. As we can see on the map so far, we have Team 3 on the high ground. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, they do have all 4 members alive. I wasn't quite sure if that was 4. I couldn't quite see on the map. But on the low ground, we do have Team 9, and we could maybe see an engagement here from Team 3, because so far, look at Team 9. They're going up on the high ground. This is Cobra's team.
Oh no, they don't know. They're on the other side of the mountain, and once they get to the top, it's gonna be all out war as they start dropping down the glue walls to find some structure to create some kind of cover for themselves to get around. But Appiz, he's got a big brain here. He sees the flank. Does he get the opportunity? Drops down a grenade. Doesn't connect. I don't think so. But he's got to be careful as they fully wrapped around their opponents. Squad 9, Cobra huddling down together, making sure that their firepower is strong, double peeking their opponents whenever necessary. But they got to start getting rid of these structures around them. The glue walls are starting to become very annoying, especially playing around structures like this. Brings out the shotgun and takes out Melly of all people. It's looking pretty good, but can they find more kills? Barang X Jahat gets taken down as well, and I think that's going to be the rest of Squad 3 being hunted down.
I think that's what some people would call karma for gatekeeping the hill. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Arpiz. Maybe Arpiz can get a kill before he goes down. Oh, he's actually knocked down Cobra! Oh, Arfik's down too!
Oh.
2 versus 2?
Oh, that's huge.
Right, 1 versus 2. 1.
Okay.
Taking a little bit of damage. He's just gone downhill. Arpiz! Maybe he's actually going to punish.
Maybe, but I do think I do think the rest of the team has been instilled with fear after those two knockdowns, their captain and their second top fragger. I think it is just a great opportunity for them to actually pull away, but it looks like they're getting thirded now as Squad 2 is coming in from the back. They want to be part of this fight. They saw the kill feed. They saw, oh, a captain's down. Looks like this is going to be free pickings.
Does Appies know this is a third-party team, though? He's probably thinking it's the same squad, but then he's going to see on the sides there's actually 2 more members. Oh, he's going to regret this decision for sticking around Appies! Appies, no!
Ah, and unfortunately, it looks like Geek Rain's team is going to come out triumphant here at the end of the day. Huge casualties have been hurt on both sides, but Squad 9 still living strong. Oh, wait, hold on. Looks like Squad 9 might be getting into a little bit of trouble as Squad 10 is walking up on this. More vultures for the pickings. Can they make this happen?
It looks like that is going to be the case on the high ground. Beautiful cover fire here coming out from Team 2 Rain. They're just coming in for these really easy kills, and there's no way that anyone on the low ground can retaliate to this as well. And FYI, for anyone that's wondering, this is Batman's teammate. This is Shira playing on Team Rain.
I mean, these teams are starting to get more and more stacked, just ever so slowly joining in. Pros playing with pros on top of everybody else wanting to play with pros.
Hey, am I mistaken? On Rain's team, is that LCMY Gregory's team member, Yan, or am I kind of tripping out here? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Tubek actually getting knocked down there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's...
oh no! No! Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
No, that is so unfortunate. Oh, their biggest enemy. Oh my goodness, his biggest enemy was truly the window frame. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see that one more time. Just one more time.
Oh my goodness. I think highlight of the day. Oh.
This is.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait.
Oh, he crouched down too early. That's why it bounced. No wonder. I thought he had it perfectly lined up, and I was wondering how did he accidentally like shake a little bit? Did he sneeze as he threw the grenade? But no, he just crouched down too early. Didn't let the animation go through.
Sometimes things happen. I honestly could see from his movement as well. There was this half a second delay where I'm very sure in his head he probably thought, "Oh God." And then he knew there was nowhere to go. Like, he couldn't even climb out the window. There was nowhere to hide. It was him and himself.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we pointed out that he could have been a pro player, and he's listening to the stream, so he's like, "Oh no, they're on to me! Quick, make it look like I can fake my death."
Oh, what a highlight! That was incredible. I love that highlight. That was great.
Oh, that was great for all the wrong reasons. Oh, but coming back into the game so far, we still have six teams and 17 people still alive to make it happen. Is it going to be enough? Not entirely sure, because we've seen a lot of these squads take some significant casualties in these engagements.
Yeah. So far, I think, was it last game, Arkik, he managed to get second place for his team. All by himself, right?
Yep,
so this time, he's got a full squad with him. So I'm wondering how far Arkik can actually take his team. We're seeing Jabat. I do believe Jabat's team, they are still alive. Is this Jabat's team the purple team?
I think so. Tell. Oh, wait. No,
we will double check this in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll double chech this in a bit, but Geek Rain here, being the only member from his squad left, still, this man has got some, really some, I don't even know what to say. Like, he's just brave beyond belief here, because he is taking pot shots at people, being the only person on round 2 of all times. Like, I can understand if it's like the last 3 squads that you take pot shots to kind of affect the battle, but with so many people still alive, the possibility of just getting spotted out from the blind side from another squad is just so high. I personally wouldn't take the risk, but clearly Rain knows better.
I mean, he's got the confidence to do it. Right? Like, he's a professional player. He's played so many games of Free Fire. Maybe it's for ego, right? Maybe he's just getting a couple pot shots to make himself feel better, because you play better when you feel good. That is a fact. If you're having a
that
bad
is
day
bad.
and you're playing Free Fire or any game really, your mentality will influence how you play. So I think for Rain, the best thing he can do for himself is just maintain a good mentality for himself, and he's gonna have to do what Arctic did last round, which is basically just try and hug that circle, avoid conflict. Although he's clearly not avoiding conflict by getting a couple pot shots in, but as long as he can survive for that top 3, he's done his job for his team. But it's going to be very hard because there are a lot of teams still alive. Because we know for a fact on Bermuda, when it came to those last couple circles, there weren't that many people alive. But now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 teams.
I mean, everybody has kind of like toned down a little bit. They understand that the rotations is going to be super important here because now that the majority of the fighting is done, these are going to be people who are going to be hyper stacked. As you can see, like even with Vin here, VLX Vin, you can see that he's already got level 3 armor, level 3 helmet, level 4 armor. So he is, really going to be taking a lot of shots. And I'm assuming everybody else is of the same standard of armor and equipment. So they've got to be very careful.
Absolutely. Now, Mr. D's team, they got eliminated very early on the Bermuda round. Luckily for them, they are one of the 6 teams remaining, and he also has 4 of his members alive. So this could be a good game for Mr. D, although it looks like we're getting a bit of an engagement here.
This is gonna take some time. Oh wait, what? Another one? What angle does he have? Wait, is he just peeking from the left side balcony? Yes, he is. Oh, what a rat! But now he's spotted out. The tricks aren't gonna work anymore as he looks to try and open up shop. And unfortunately for Yimin, he had to take the brunt of the damage. I don't think they have grenades here as well. Oh wait, I think they do. I don't know where it went. How are they supposed to get out? It looks like they are just, trying their very best to lock down this door. As you can see that, AKO's XN is just making sure that he is locking himself and barricading through the door, but he is just running through, blindly taking out as many people as possible, playing on the outside. What a great way to play the structure. He knows his windows, and he's on the roof, and they have no idea where he is. They are forced to kind of just look away. They quickly try and get out, look for an opportunity to get onto the roof. Yeah, you can see Phoenix, he knows what's up. He knows that he's on the roof, but he doesn't know how to get there safely.
Yeah, that's the thing. If he tries to get up onto that roof, there's a good chance that Zen just knocks him out. They might have to let him go, but the issue is that someone on the roof has an amazing vantage point.
No, wait, he just ran past him. He's gonna run past him again. The jukes! The plays! He's making it through! He's hopped out! Oh my goodness, what is this guy's movement? His movement is just ridiculous. He is 300 IQing this one more time. XN, he's still trying to hold his way out, but the rest of Phoenix's team are just so lost. Where did he go? They have no idea. They're listening to as many sounds as possible, but all they can hear are just the 3 squads. And they can't do anything about it.
We might be getting a third party. Team 4. Team 4's actually coming in. They might think of third partying.
Oh, this will be terrible. This will be terrible. If they third party, XN might have an opportunity to run away.
This would be such a huge bait. Oh no. He tried.
Unfortunate. He tried. He did try. He did take out one member though, but now the rest of the team, he single-handedly has screwed over Squad 10. Single-handedly by taking one person down, buying time in the circle, and now it's just an open field for anybody, Squad 5 and 4, to shoot them and gatekeep them out of the 4th circle. This is just brutal.
We're pretty much looking at our top 3 teams here. It's going to be really hard for Phoenix. And, well, basically, I think Team 10, they're crippled. I don't think there's any way that Team 10 is going to make a comeback at all. Although it looks like Team 4 taking a little bit of heavy damage there. There was a drop. And Mr. D, one of the top 3 teams remaining, he had a horrible run on Bermuda, but so far looking fantastic on Purgatory.
Yeah, getting some big numbers here as well, and now they're going to be finding out, oh man, this last circle really kind of sucks. I mean, there's not a lot of cover to work with here, so whoever has been saving up their blue walls, this is the great opportunity to be using them, especially since it is going to be the 5th circle, and the zone's going to deal so much damage.
Oh man, this is going to be such a good watch because last round it was completely different. We had a squad of 4, a squad of 2, and a squad of 1, but now we're looking at basically 3 squads all going at it for this final circle. And of course, Mr. D, he is in such a good spot. Oh no, we've actually got a drop there on on one of the teams. Mr. D actually trying to eliminate and tear apart Team 11. But Team 4, they're trying to get up onto the high ground as well. They're getting closer and closer towards that safe zone. I think that might pretty much be it for Team 11. They have one person remaining, but that's going to be it. It's going to be Team 4 versus Team 5.
Mr. D, it looks like we're gonna get a booyah real soon here, and we all know who the champions are gonna be. Booyah going over to Mr. D from AKO's squad.
This is such a good comeback for Mr. D because going back onto Bermuda, I think it was his team was the first team to get eliminated in the last round.
Yeah. His team was the first to take it out. Oh wait, check it out! It's gonna be Nuts who has 4 kills tying up against Mr. D here. And I'm just looking on the right side to see if anybody has come remotely close to 4 kills.
Does this mean we're gonna get our first viewer that will win 2,800 diamonds?
Potentially. I'm just doing a double check. I'm seeing threes, but I haven't seen another 4 except for pro players by far. No, okay, Hazik's team looks like it's clear. Exura, he's got 3. TSB's got 2. All right, it's looking pretty good overall. We're getting close to the end, and it looks like it's clean. All right,
beautiful. Beautiful. So already we're going to be getting our second top viewer fragger. It is ZOD Nuts. Congratulations. Not only do you get the 800 diamonds from the Booyah, but you get 2,000 diamonds for being the top fragger of the game as well. Now, we do need to remind all of the players that participated, if you were either top 3 or you were the top fragger of the day, do send us an email at pwp.diamonds@gmail.com so that we can make sure that we give you your diamond rewards. And for anyone that wants to try and be a little bit cheeky, don't do it because we are filtering out all of your IDs. If your ID does not match the player, you will not be getting those diamonds. So make sure to send us an email ASAP so we can send you your wonderful rewards.
Yes, please claim it as well because this is definitely deserved, especially when you're tying up against a pro player in terms of kills against a whole lot of players. It's like, that's pretty impressive. That is pretty impressive.
Mr. D did set up for the team though, right? I mean, they survived all the way to the final circle. I think his team was relatively quiet coming into that final couple of circles as well. They didn't really engage into anybody. They were very quiet for the first half of the game. So maybe we could be seeing more teams play like that. Just play it a little bit slower, guarantee at least a top 4 placement because there's always going to be action towards those final couple of circles. If you get knocked out early, then you're kind of missing out on some potential opportunities where you can either grab kills or even just eliminate teams. So maybe this could be the strat. Who knows?
I feel like that should be the go-to strat, but I also think that it comes down to just like the way people learn and reinforcement of learning because it's based on the experiences that they've had. Mr. D, he made that first mistake of, I'm going to hot drop. I'm going to contest 3 squads. No problem. I got this covered. He goes down first, and now he has to learn. And, in game 2, he learned his lesson. He understood, okay, I can't just drop down into 3 random squads. Let's play this slow. We can pick up kills during the second half of, this good second half of the zones. And I think it would be a-okay. But for some other teams, especially for Jabba, you can definitely see the huge contrast in play style whereby, okay, go down, 1 team contesting, no problem, take them out, start rotating very early on, start to play hyper-aggressive until punished.
Absolutely. Now, for everyone that's watching, don't forget we have plenty of games. Everyone is allowed to join. If you have joined in our previous games, you will not be able to participate in the next coming matches. But thank you so much for joining. We will be showing the lobby ID and the password in just a moment. And we're going to be playing on Kalahari this time. And I know some people are not really that big of a fan of Kalahari. It's a pretty tough map.
Yeah, it is. And I would like to see, some spectacular kills because where else to do it except Kalahari? You get access to the grapple hook. You can do a lot of fun stuff with that. You can hold some really high heights. It's a cool place overall. However, it's especially with the game system that Free Fire provides, map designs like this can be a little bit hindering, especially when you're trying to play on, oh, I'm playing on a height. This feels okay. I can look down on my opponents, and with the aim assisted capabilities, it becomes so much easier to be very oppressive very early on.
Absolutely. Now, we just got informed by production that Batman and Shira, who were previously from Hard to Get, who are now in Divinity Esports, they're going to be making a special appearance in the lobby for this round, I believe. Now, I just had to double check with them if they qualify for the top fraggers. They will not. So this is still for the viewers. Pro players are not allowed to get the top fragger award, but they will still qualify for the standard Booyah award. So if they're playing in this round again, they're going to be making a special appearance. But just remember, guys, top fragger, that's just for you.
Wow, that kind of changes the name of the game a little bit. Instead of you have one team captain that you're looking to kind of match his score. Now, if I don't know for some of the teams, but I get the feeling that if you get like multiple pro players in your squad, especially, you have your captain and, you say Divinity Batman joins your squad this time round, then it becomes a game of, can I keep up with them?
Well, we saw Batman and Shiro play in the last round. They were on separate teams. Batman got taken out very early. So I think it almost feels like in the games that we're watching anyway, they're very messy. So it's not like the coordinated matches where we're seeing in, the standard esports scene. So even if you have 2 pro players on your squad, there's so much happening that it almost feels like it doesn't really matter if you have a potential amazing sniper or, any person, Jabucho, that he was able to manage to get that first victory, the first booyah. But I don't think it really matters if you have all those pro players. At the end of the day, there's just there's also an element of luck. I really feel like there is an element of luck if you're able to start off safely and then have a safe route towards those final safe zones.
Yeah, I do think that a lot of it has to do with luck as well. You can't really control certain elements of the game, like where other teams rotate and things like that. As we saw, just walking up that hill, both teams, they kind of knew each other were there, and they were hoping, all right, the first person who gets to the top of the hill is probably going to win this fight. So let's get up that hill as quickly as possible.
Yeah. And then also, not just that, but it's also the safe zones, because the safe zones, you can't fully predict where they're going to be. So again, it's another element of luck. Sometimes it just doesn't matter if you're a pro player. Sure, it's good if you can get those headshots in, but sometimes it's just, are you at the right place at the right time?
Yeah,
it's free fire.
That's the name of the game. That's free fire. But I'm excited to see, we've seen a good amount of power weapons thus far. We've seen, the AWM pop up from both games, actually. Grenade launchers, however, haven't seen none of those. We've seen a grenade self-kill, but not the grenade launcher itself.
It's not disabled or anything, is it? I don't think
I don't think so. If AWM is in, I would assume it's not.
Yeah, maybe no one's found it yet. I think that's probably what's happened.
Unfortunate indeed. I was hoping to see some of those big plays for some of these teams, especially if you are just a regular viewer. You pick up a power weapon like that, top fragger is ever so close in your grasps.
I'm just wondering, is there a chance we might be able to see an accidental self-grenade launcher kill?
Honestly,
I haven't seen one yet in the pro scene.
I think that... Oh, no. In the pro scene, no. No. There was one that was very close, but he was put to 1 HP. He was put to about 10 HP and not instantly killing himself. And I think that's as close as I can remember. However, I do hope that if a viewer can 300 IQ this and just run in, find a full squad, take them all out, and become a top fragger off of that one self-kill, that would be amazing.
Actually, that would be genius, now that I think about it. Yeah.
Run in, boom, oh my god. 4 kill, top fragger.
Oh, that is very possible. I could totally see that happening. That would be great.
That's a great possibility.
I'm so looking forward to this.
Yeah, here's the thing. If that does happen, you're banking on the fact that everybody else is bad and can't get more than 4 kills, and you're hoping that the pros get more kills at that point, because you only have one opportunity to do this. You don't get a revive after that. It's kind of like, boom, you're gone. Pray that you hit everybody. If not, at least it look cool.
Well, we're just going to have to see in Kalahari. Could we potentially see that grenade launcher? Because thus far, we haven't seen it on Bermuda. We haven't seen it on Purgatory. We still have 3 more maps after this Kalahari game. But again, are we going to be blessed by the RNG gods? Will someone get the grenade launcher? Because personally, I feel if someone gets the grenade launcher, that automatically guarantees them top fragger. Because I believe every game that we've seen in the Tri-Nation Cup, whoever has the grenade launcher gets top fragger every single time. So we could be seeing that if someone manages to get their hands on it.
Yeah, usually they are averaging about 2 to 3 kills every single time somebody picks up the grenade launcher, so it should be expected. I don't want to give too much a benefit of the doubt saying that it is to be expected to get 2 to 3 kills, but it's very hard not to at a certain level. It's a good chance. It's a good chance. It's not 100%, but a good 60% chance if you're not unlucky to get double peaked.
Exactly. All right, so I do believe we're just getting an update from the admins that all the players are still going into the room, and we're going to be starting the match very soon, and it looks like the players are in. So of course, here is the room ID and the password for our next match, which is going to be on Kalahari. If you don't like Kalahari, I don't blame you. It's not for everybody. It's kind of like blue cheese. You either like it or you don't like it. There's no in between with Kalahari.
Really no in between. So please come join as quickly as you can. Join your favorite pro players, or if you got a little bit of the salty vibes like I do, that you want to take out some opposing enemy pro players, this is a great opportunity to do so.
But then doesn't that mean there's a good chance you could also accidentally kill your favorite pro player? I don't know if that'll be a good feeling.
True, but they're pro players, they can take it, so just roll the dice a little bit. And honestly, what I'm hoping is, some people get a little bit disrespectful. They start whipping out the pads, they start whipping out the machetes, they're going for those melee kills once in a while. Like, that would just be flavorful.
It would be great. It'll be really cool to see if there's ever going to be a pro player that is a god at melee. That would be really fun. But no one's done it so far, so we only get the show matches, the melee show matches, which is that's fine. But I'm still waiting for that one guy where he's just like, I'm a god at melee, fight me.
I'm just imagining the situation. It's gonna be like a 1v1. Both guys are just trying to shoot each other, peeking left and right, and they realize I got no ammo. I don't have time. I don't have time to switch to my secondary because that has no ammo in it as well. I've only got one shot, one opportunity. I'm gonna make this count, and he just whips it out and goes for the big swing. That's how I imagine it in my head.
Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if the developers ever thought about this. Now, if carrying an empty gun, it's horrible, right? Like, you can't do anything with it. Let's say it's the final circle and you ran out of bullets for your gun. How come the devs don't let us throw the guns as weapons? Like, if you actually hit somebody with the gun, it does pretty good damage. Could you see that there? Like, just throwing the gun as a last-ditch effort because you've got no bullets left. I mean, it's heavy. Have you held a gun?
That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Because, okay, I'm not even thinking about being able to throw the gun to deal damage, but I'm thinking of all like the cool high-level plays that you could do. Things like distracting your opponent, like you're hiding behind a tree. You throw your secondary weapon on one side and you peek the other side. Things like that. You can get really creative with it. That would be awesome.
Oh gosh, ideas.
It's just
I'm hoping the devs maybe just hoping the devs hear about this. They're just start throwing you that way.
True. I do kind of wish on certain in certain aspects of the game. Like, for an example, when you have that little pet of yours kind of run around. Have you ever had those moments where they kind of give your position away?
Yeah, because they just like, I'm hiding around the corner. This is open space. I'm buildings this way, and he's just like, I'm gonna stand right here. Just
it's
there.
Like, yeah,
blatantly there. Why? Why do you do?
I've had that occur on multiple occasions. So I'm very interested, like, especially when some of these pro players are playing, you can sometimes see them like clearly kitted out with like the coolest outfits, the coolest pets and stuff, and at a certain point it has to come to hinder them. Like, getting spotted out because of your pet, that sucks. That's just awful.
No. Hang on. No, they could totally five-head this play. They use the pet as a distraction so that the enemy thinks that they're peeking that corner, but then they go around the other corner. They have to five-head this play. It's not a four-head, it's a five-head.
$1 million ideas coming out of this stream alone. Can we get...
I'm not a pro
can
player,
we get
don't listen to me.
Can we
I'm not
please
certified.
Can we please get pet emotes? Can we get pet emotes? I know you have the regular emotes, but can we just specifically make our pets do it? Just to mess with people, where you can hide behind cover and you want to kind of mess with your opponent, but you don't want to stand out in the open.
I mean, you could have used that, right? If you had the right emote, then you could have your pet emote and make it seem as if you're peeking. Five-head play.
Truly five-head play. That I didn't think about that.
I don't know how I'm getting these ideas. I think I need water or something.
We need help. That's what we need. That's what we need right now.
Help.
And hopefully you guys out there watching the stream can help us out by quickly joining into the lobbies with your favorite players. I know some of you may not like Kalahari. You've made it very clear with your voices already, as we can tell. But for the most part about it, play with your favorite players. Show them what you've got.
Exactly. Now, just a reminder as well, folks, if you have played in our previous matches, you will not be able to join into the lobby again. Everyone is limited to a 1 round per person, just so that we can let everyone have a chance to join. Even then, I don't know if we can fit everybody. I mean, I wish we could make the lobbies bigger. If we could have 500 people, that would be fantastic. But I know all of our phones would literally melt on the floor. So that's not quite possible yet, but maybe in the future. But do join in later on, because we still have 3 maps to go. After this, it will be back to Bermuda. Everyone loves Bermuda. Followed by Purgatory and Kalahari. So do stick around to the stream so that you can at least join in. And if you're joining the stream and you're wondering, like, well, why should I join the lobby? Diamonds, my friend. Diamonds.
Diamonds are the answer.
The only thing you should be thinking of. For everyone that doesn't know, if you play with the pros and you manage to either booyah, come in second place or third place, you'll win a hefty sum of diamonds. And if you are the top viewer fragger, if the pros join the games, they don't qualify for this, but the viewer with the top frag for the match will get an additional 2,000 diamonds. So, just like we saw in the last round, if you booyah and you are the top fragger, you get 2,800 diamonds.
Oh, so many diamonds. Way too many. But now it is time. Let's get this drop on the way. Welcome to Kalahari once more. And we're already seeing a pretty neutral flight path between all the teams. And I think they've definitely learned their lesson about hot drop. Nope, I take that back.
Nope. Oh my, no. Oh God.
They're all going to the same place.
Oh,
they can literally see each other flying through the sky.
I think everyone's just calling a truce now. Like, guys, spread out. Alpha, Delta.
Cool. All right. So now they went into the same general direction, but I definitely think that, you know, teams have definitely learned their lesson after the first time, that they don't want to be too close together. But looking at confinement here, it looks like Squad 4 and Squad 12 will be going head-to-head. Let's see whether Ajim is going to be the first one to be down for his team, or whether he's going to be the last one alive like in his previous 2 matchups.
Yeah, let's hope that's going to be the play here for Ajim if he's able to survive. Or maybe they just quickly loot and leave. Who knows what their plan is. I really want to know what teams are using voice comms and what teams really aren't. I'm pretty sure the pro players would be using voice comms, but it also depends on the viewers, right? If the viewers maybe speak the same language, if maybe there's some communication issues, or maybe their microphone is horrible and all you hear is like... I mean... Some people have really horrible microphones. I say this from experience.
No, but, really? I just assumed everybody was playing inside their microwave or something, just having the constant like, how are you doing, buddies?
I think that sounds more like a toaster, but okay.
Hey, you haven't seen my microwave just yet. But as we can see, Squad 4, again, looting pretty heavily on their side of the map. Squad 12, it doesn't look like they have too much of the high ground. For the most part, they are sending one of their scouts out, and yep, he's turning back. He heard the footsteps. He's like, hell nah, I do not want to be there.
But take a look at this, though. We actually have another team literally running on the outside of this area. It is Team 3. They're really spread apart, too. This is a very interesting decision from Upiz's team. If he maybe told his teammates to spread out, or if they're just lone wolfing it.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be a bit of a case of a lone wolf here because again they have paired up 2-2 with each other just to kind of see what's going on here. It looks like Squad 4 and Squad 12 will get into an engagement very soon, and Squad 3 is in perfect position to start thirding this. They just have to wait for the action to start.
Let's see if they know how many players are in here, because they might only think it's one, but then they're going to have a rude awakening to see that it's actually 2 teams.
Oh my goodness, look at Squad 3's positioning here. I mean, they've got the entire area locked up, and yeah, the full engagement has already begun, and it looks like Akil is going to find the first. Ajmin is going to be looking to hopefully get out of that situation. He doesn't want to be there any longer as the rest is coming in. Aki finding the kill for himself, and his squad is doing quite a good bit of work.
Yeah, they're doing great. None of them managed to get dropped. They got 4 kills in the process as well, and we've only got 1 player left remaining on Team 12. And of course, they're just going to try and bunker down, hope that no one's noticed them. Maybe Team 3 will actually be able to salvage this for Ajim, because Ajim's just hiding. But look at Akik. It seems like he knows. He's really trying to sniff him out. But here we go. Maybe Team 3, are they looking to try and third party? There's the third party. So they can
he missed this. He missed this opportunity. He had the initial peak. He had first advantage here, but now he has to deal with 2 team members coming down. They secure the kill onto Zimmy here. Can they salvage this situation? I mean, Squad 12 doesn't want to be a part of this. Squad 3 are in a lot of trouble. They're glue-walling themselves in, and now this is going to be a full engagement. Aki, he sees one. They messed up the input. You gotta be more clean with the controls, and unfortunately for Aki, he just had the kills just walking into his mouth, just slurping them up.
Oh, that was a wonderful situation there for Aki. His team has 6 kills already, and the game is literally just started. Looks like we've got another engagement on the other side of the map. Team captain is down. Oh no, things are looking horrible here. I can't quite tell whose team this is. Is this Hazik? I can't quite read it.
It's Hazik. It's Hazik.
Is it Hazik?
Yeah, I can slightly see it, but it's Hazik.
Oh man, poor Hazik. Taken down again. 2 members left, but I mean, seems like it wasn't so bad for the team. There are 2 members alive.
I mean, for Hazik, I think at this point in time, all he's got to believe, he's just got to believe in his teammates. He's really got to believe it this time around. And looking back at the replay, like, just look at this. You can already see, missed the door and instantly punished. Oh boy, that's just the rough situation to be in.
Yeah, this was just such a good flank coming in from Arkik's team. Like, clearly there's some kind of voice comms going in. And Ajim, he survived everything because of Team 3 trying to come in for the third party. He was probably just literally praising them for saving him here. Now, of course, he's got a long way to go if he's going to try and make it to top 3 for his team. If there's voice comms going on, I'm very sure they're all cheering for Ajim to try and bring them into that, at least into the 3rd slot. They can win that little prize pool of diamonds. And looks like we're going to be taking a look at a different skirmish here. Team 8 versus Team 7. But Team 7 looks like they're really split apart. One of the team members are actually on the other side of the map.
Yeah, this is a pretty weird engagement. I thought they were a lot closer to each other, but it looks like they're just, 1 block apart, and the glue walls have already been deployed. It's kind of rough here. He tries to get it, but Mantan, he quickly drops a glue wall of his own, making sure that he is secured and locked in, ready to take them on as they go. Oh, wait, what?
Whoa.
What angle was that? Oh, he just got shot from behind. He breaks up at the top. Mantan, he's trying to quickly get on top of the roof. He's already got a good amount of heal, and he's going to quickly regenerate himself. He's got a great angle, grapples on over to get to the high ground. He is showing some great form in terms of the mechanics. And there goes AKO Zen with a quick headshot, and Miral is going to be next.
Yeah, that looks like that's going to be it for Team 8. Mantan's the only one left alive, so he's going to have to try and lone wolf it as well, alongside Ajim, our 2 lone wolves of the map. Hang on, is that another person? I can't quite see that for now. But of course, Miral's team is looking fantastic as well. They lost 1 team member, but they managed to lock down a team and basically secure themselves the entire vicinity for themselves. They can basically just loot for free. There's no one here. Jim's all alone. As we can take a look on the northern side of the map, we do have Team 4 looking to actually cross this little river section here. They are all alive, or is that 3? Looks like it's 3. On the other side of the map, they were looking at Rain. They're trying to get some snipes off here onto Phoenix.
Yeah, and ooh, the shots are getting a little spicy here. Looks like they control the high ground for pretty much every single angle. Like, they can take care of anybody. Anybody trying to rotate will get punished. Phoenix, he takes a little bit of damage here, but Squad 10, they want that position. You can see them all moving towards it. They want to push these guys off of the site just to make sure that they can rotate in safely and take prime position on map. Ooh, some good shots here, and an initial knockdown onto Squad 10. They should be able to pick him up with no issues whatsoever, but unless they make the call to hard push this, I don't think anything is... I don't think the squad wipe is going to happen just yet.
No, I don't think so. It's actually quite difficult to get the squad wipe. Looks like Team 10, they have split themselves up, so maybe they're trying to look for a flank onto Squad 2, but I don't know if they quite can figure out roughly where Squad 2 is. Rain is the only one that's sort of sniping for the team. The rest of his squad is watching out for him on the high ground in case they do try and get flanked by Team 10, but Team 12 is actually on the right side of Team 10.
Yeah, I completely forgot that there was another team there. I just saw on the minimap just Team 12 just slowly poking up like, hello, what's going on here? What's happening here, boys?
Oh, we got knocked down. Rain! Rain got downed!
How?
He's actually got shot down! Third party by Mr. D's team!
Oh no, that's unlucky. That is such a... What? How did he even notice him from up there? They're tiny specks. You can barely see them half the time. That's rough. But unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. You can only cover a couple of angles at a time. They're going to continue fighting with Squad 5 on the other side of the map here. And now they have to control 2 completely separate angles with 1 less man.
Oh man, it's a captain as well, and we've seen how Rain's team functions in general. They're actually very cohesive, but now with Rain gone, I'm wondering how the team's going to actually move without him. Looks like Team Phoenix, they all are alive, and they're just looking for this opening to try and get up onto the high ground. Arjim all alone. I do believe he is under fire. We might be looking at Arjim going down. I think Mr. D squad, they are well aware where Arjim is as well. He's all alone. He's exposed. Oh my goodness. Everyone's in the center.
Everybody wants a part of it. This is the beauty of Kalahari. Everybody is just forced to get really close to each other, controlling as many structures as possible, especially thanks to the grace of the circle. Beta gets dropped here. Nothing that he can do about it. Oh man, like you don't want to walk out like that. You cannot walk out like that without getting punished, so you gotta be super careful. He's gotta get the glue wall ready, and unfortunately, he gets he gets absolutely destroyed on that movement. That's why you can't peek like that. You gotta have the glue walls already set up, or at the very least some form of smokes.
Oh man, he got debated so hard there. He thought it was going to be a free res, but sometimes you just got to learn those hard lessons, but this is going to be at the cost of some diamonds. Now, still on the high ground, Miral is still looking to try and get those shots in. They are a little bit higher than Mr. D's team, so their positioning is a lot better than Team 5, and so far we're still looking at Miral's team. I think they're prepping themselves for that late game. They're just saying, all right, we'll let everyone get the kills themselves. Let's focus on the Booyah Diamonds.
Exactly, and I think that's just... I think that's the best strategy coming in, because naturally, once you get to the last couple of squads, that's when your own team has less things to focus on and can really start focusing on nailing themselves those kills to get that top fragger later on.
I'm really surprised that Arjim's still alive. He is right next to Team 5, and they haven't detected him yet. And of course, we do have our other lone wolf. Oh, actually, Man is taking damage in the northern side of the map. I'm not quite sure if he's going to go down. Oh, he is literally just hugging the outer circle. He just wants to survive.
Yeah, and right now, in terms of prime position, it looks like nobody has climbed on top of the hills in between Maze and Refinery. But that borderline of Refinery, ooh, that is a war zone.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just watching. Oh, do you see him? He saw Arjim!
Oh,
but Arjim punishes!
Oh, that's so unlucky. He was like half a millimeter off from actually landing the headshot and getting the instant down there, but there's nothing you can do. Oh, glue wall gets broken. He's looking for some cover, trying to keep himself alive. Finally finds a 10 to keep himself alive Perfect timing. However, he is really separated from the rest of his team. There is nothing that Miro can really do about that, but hold his ground. He glue walls the back angle, but unfortunately from the back, they're going to start pushing in. Miro's still alive. He notices his teammates are gone. Here's Squad, drops a grenade in. Squad 5 can't really push up just yet. There's a lot of gatekeepers here from every single angle, especially coming in from the inner circle. The storm is coming in. He needs to do something right here, right now.
Yeah, the game is going to start getting very small because we've got so many players alive. Looks like Cobra on the low ground, maybe trying to get some pot shots off onto Team 5. Not really able to do too much damage. They will flush them out of that building, though. So he's not going to have a clear opening to go for those kills. He's going to have to move in at some point, though. Team 5's going to have to go in, and they will need to contest with Team 10 for this as well. Pot shots flying in from Team 2. They're going to make it very difficult for these teams to come into that safe zone. Team 2 are basically gatekeeping the safe zone alongside Team 9.
It's not looking good. And I mean, honestly, it's round 4, 5 teams, 16 people still alive. Like, this is feeling like a pro game already. Everybody realizes that this is some serious business. You can't just mess around. Phoenix, unfortunately, gets caught off in his rotation. The cover fire from the rest of this team just wasn't enough to stop the actual power from this SKS coming in from Lala. Let's see how long he can be able to hold that SKS and maybe even arguably take out Jabad in the process. Cobra, on the other hand, he is going to be holding up right under the rig itself. This is a very dangerous spot because you don't have a lot of cover to work with. You only have these 4 pillars, and if you don't find some cover soon, easily another squad could be pushing in. So they've got to gatekeep very hard.
They're doing a really good job of gatekeeping, but not just that, they've got a little bit of safety up against Team 2 because Team 2, they are on top of the building and they can't actually reach underneath unless they decide to lose their positioning. Team 5, they are slowly dropping as they're coming into that safe zone. It looks like no one's really going to be able to make it. They're down to 2 members. It looks like Mika's actually taken damage. He will be going down. Cobra, the last surviving member of Team 9, he's going to have to try and win it for the team here. They're now down to 4. He needs to secure that 3rd place, but it's going to be so tough under this building.
Oh yeah, and especially when you have the Dragunov in hand, there's only so much that you can do. Yes, it does shoot at a pretty high rate of fire, but overall, if you don't land those headshots, a single peek could be bad.
Gideon, look at where the safe zone is. Team 11 are practically camping the new safe zone. Yeah.
Wow, are you joking? That's just unfair. That's just a little unfair, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, RNG has it. It works in mysterious ways, and now everybody else just has to adapt with this. Cobra, on the other hand, he's just waiting for anybody to start rotating. Just, like, please get away from him.
Get away from me. Leave me alone. Oh, that! They saw him.
A couple of shots. Oh, they're hard pushing him for sure. And they're... Oh, wait, hold up. The Squad 2 is pushing him from the other side. That's going to be it. He finishes off the kill. Squad 9, on the other hand, Cobra, he's just like, yeah, no, don't want to be part of this. I'm going to start running as soon as he can. He's taking quite a bit of shots. However, Squad 11 is not going to let him in. They are just halting access. Completely halting him from getting in. And Cobra, he's just... What can he really do? He takes one out. He takes one out from Squad 2. Gets a good chunk there as they slowly push down into high ground. And this is just... What a position! What a position from Squad 2. I can't believe that's still in the zone.
I cannot believe they managed to basically just sit on top of the new safe zone. This game was basically handed to them on a silver platter. It really felt like it with that safe zone because in most circumstances, you want to be on that high ground. You want to be on that main building. But the safe zone ended up being towards the low ground. And of course, if you're having to forfeit that high ground position, look at how much cover there is. There's practically nothing to run down the hill with. So Team 11, they just got so lucky with this safe zone.
Yeah, they really did, and now the next circle is closing in, and they have no choice but to drop down. Squad 11 will need to finish this off. You need to make a choice, Isabel. What can you do? Oh, and unfortunately, he's going to be taken out. It's going to be a big booyah for Team Jabat once again.
Oh my goodness. Jabat's going to have so many diamonds at the end of today. So he's managed to get...
have way too many.
He's gotten 2 booyahs so far. So I do believe the players they get the diamonds per round. So he's sitting at 1,600 diamonds. This is also including the fact that because they can't get the Fragger award, they can't get the 2,000 diamonds. So Jabat's already sitting on 1.6k. How many more diamonds could this guy win?
Honestly, I don't even know. I really do not know. Oh my goodness. Wait,
6 kills?
Wait. I saw 6 kills, but I didn't see the name.
I saw 6. I can assure you there was definitely a 6 in there.
Yo, some people are
Mr. D's
gamers
team.
here. Mr. D's team as well? All right.
So I just got confirmation from production. It is a wonderful winner. Hang on, let me click the right tab. Come on, please.
God,
they said it just now. I can't see it. Okay, so the winner is FTYCISZ Top Killer.
Ooh, 6 kills. That is super impressive. Considering, like, look at the average over all of the kills for everybody. Like, even Jabat himself, 3 kills. He's already got the booyah in the bag, but 6 kills. What in the world happened there? How did he nail that many?
The thing is, I can believe getting those 6 kills, because if we actually took a look at Mr. D's team's position, they were in a very aggressive position. We constantly saw them engaging for those kills, right? They were always in an aggressive position. They were playing with the high ground. They were constantly gatekeeping, and the team itself just functioned very well. The only issue is that they got knocked down because Cobra had a more favorable position coming into that. It was very hard to snipe him, but Mr. D's team was exposed, so they got taken out first. I think Cobra is just glad he survived because he got 3rd place, right?
Oh yeah,
third place,
absolutely.
you're still getting diamonds, whereas Mr. D's team, they were so close to getting 3rd place, but they just... RNG! It really feels like RNG in this case.
Yeah, it really was RNG, and I think overall these have been some impressively fun games. Like, a lot more fun than I was expecting. These teams are hungry, and they also know how to play the circle extremely well. The rotations have been on point.
Everyone's so bloodthirsty today. To everyone that is tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. We're not done yet, though. We are only halfway through all of our matches. We have 3 more games to go, which means 3 more rounds where you guys can join in and play with our pro players and win some diamonds. But before then, we will go for a quick break to let the players have a break, you guys have a break, and also we'll have a small break. It's only 5 minutes. Go to the toilet, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, come back and join us for some more Free Fire action. We'll see you after this break.
Hi, survivors. We know that some of you have been looking forward to our Free Fire World Series. However, the COVID-19 situation makes it difficult to stick to our original plans. To keep our players safe, we will be replacing the World Series with the Free Fire Continental Series, which will be held between the 21st of November to the 29th of November. Join us from the safety of your home as we celebrate the 2nd year of Free Fire esports with Free Fire Continental Series, which is our biggest Free Fire online tournament yet. The FFCS will be conducted as 3 simultaneous tournaments over the same period of time. They are the Americas Series, EMEA Series, and the Asia Series. The winner of each series will be recognized as the champion of their continent with in-game memorabilia. Each series will also feature a standalone prize pool of $300,000 US. There will be a total of 19 teams participating in the Asia Series. These teams will come from the regions of Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Malaysia, Chinese Taipei, India, and Pakistan. The first seed from these regions will be directly seeded into the final. The 2nd and 3rd seeds from Vietnam, Thailand, India, Malaysia, and Indonesia, together with the 2nd seeds from Chinese Taipei and Pakistan, will play against each other in the play-in stage on November 22nd. The top 5 teams will advance to the grand final on November 29th. During both stages of the series, the teams will compete on our 3 Battle Royale maps. The map order will be Bermuda, Purgatory, and finally Kalahari. The teams will then repeat the map cycle one more time for a total of 6 maps played. You can also find out more about the Free Fire Continental Series on our official channels. Make sure to subscribe so you can pick up on all the latest FFCS news. Join us this November to witness the rise of 3 new Continental champions. Booyah!
They know exactly where the opponent is. Freedom Legend. One of
Team is slowly pushing up as well. No, escape, making sure they're living up to their namesake. Go all.
Bloody head has been eliminated. The last man standing all the way down to you. With the grenade launcher. With one man down.
Sooner than than most people would imagine. Oh, what a shot!
Oh, the quick draw sniper rifle is definitely going to make it work. If anyone can do the quick draw, that is just from Team Bloody Head. And here we have Japan throwing down the blue walls just in the nick of time. Phoenix is knocked down and deleted, but Japan went straight to the face of Blank. He gets one down, he jumps off and hops into the building. Their current position is not going to help them beat anyone at all. Oh! Mr. D! Oh! He managed to get him! What?
Team is slowly pushing up as well. No, escape, making sure they're living up to their namesake. Is it going to be enough? He just beats left. A good hit, but both sides reloading once again. Shoryu comes up on top of the shotgun battle, and a grenade takes out not only himself, but also another member coming in.
With no grenade left coming from Shoryu, he hops at the other side of this trailer. He's up playing. Nothing that his team could do. Bloody Head has been eliminated. The last man standing just could not play for the position.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Play with Pro's MCP region. I'm wondering if anyone's noticed anything different.
I was thinking it was a little hot today, and I don't know. It feels like It was as if I was wearing straight fire on my body, and now it just feels a little bit more relieving. I don't know what it is exactly.
I feel very smooth, actually.
Real smooth.
Very smooth. So we managed to get a little supply drop earlier today, and we have some wonderful jerseys. If you guys like them, let us know. Maybe you guys can win them in the future. They are very beautiful.
Boom. So good. They even have our name on the back. It's sick. It's so sick. Honestly, that I don't know whether it was just because it was stroking my ego a lot more than it should have, but I was very happy with this jersey. And you guys have a great opportunity here as well. Here is the room number as well as the password. Come and join your favorite pro players, or maybe take some of them out in the process.
And earn some diamonds in the process. For everyone that's tuning into the stream and you're wondering, what's this stream about? It says Play with Pros. Why should I play with pros? Well, not only are you going to be playing with some of the best players in Southeast Asia, but if you manage to top 3 your game, you can win yourselves a wonderful little prize of diamonds. Plus, if you want to show off your fragging skills, if you're the top fragger of your match, you will win 2,000 diamonds. 2,000, and so far we've already had one player take home 2,800 diamonds, because not only did they get top fragger, but they also got the booyah. So if you want a chance to secure yourselves a bloody load of diamonds, join the lobby today, and good luck. Hopefully you'll be able to take home those wonderful diamonds for all those beautiful cosmetics that you wish to buy. You can practically buy everything in the shop. Good luck, everybody. The lobbies do fill up very quickly. So do get in there as soon as the code comes up. And just a reminder for everybody, you are not allowed to join in with an emulator. If you have played in a previous round, you will not be able to play because every player is only limited to 1 round. And of course, no cheating. Anyone caught cheating will be permanently banned.
Yeah, I like to save these terms for. I use these terms a lot more often. But if you are a new viewer and you decide, you know what, I want to be able to be above the rest by cheating and using an emulator, well, don't be hot trash. Don't be hot trash. Don't be that guy. Don't be that
practice.
guy.
Practice makes
just
perfect,
practice.
as they say.
Exactly. And you know what? Let's keep the sportsmanship up because there's so much to do, especially when it comes up to pro plays as well. We've got a lot of upcoming events as well. Not only this as well, but if you do enjoy playing with the pros and you like how the event is currently being run, let us know on our social media pages. And also you can go over to the Free Fire page as well and be like, hey, I like playing with the pros. Make this happen more often.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just if you want. If we do play with pros again, you can even suggest to us, hey, we want to play with these teams. Can we maybe try and play with pros with these teams? We might listen. We just might. So just let us know on our social media. If you want Play with Pros to happen again, let us know who you want to play with, and we'll see if we can try and organize it because we've got so many diamonds to give away to all of you wonderful people at home. Now, I do believe our lobby for this game is full, so we should be starting off in just a moment. We are going to be starting off on Bermuda again. We just finished off Kalahari. We've got 3 more maps today. 1 more Bermuda, 1 more Purgatory, 1 more Kalahari. And I know Bermuda, I think for me, so far is going to be my favorite map because we saw what happened in our first match. It was just a bloody bloodbath. That was basically the best description of what we just saw.
Personally, I think out of the 3 matches we saw so far, my favorite match has to be Kalahari. However, I will say that last circle was a little BS. I'm not going to lie. But Purgatory overall... Yeah, but Purgatory overall, I think that was a pretty neutral map for all the teams. There was like enough space for them to kind of breathe and really start playing that, focus on that tactical play. Bermuda, all out aggression. Everybody wanted the frags. They were very comfortable with the area, so you could definitely see the difference in play style.
I think if I wanted to describe the map so far, I would have to say Bermuda feels like the pubbiest map because you know how pub games are. It's just so messy. It's crazy. There's no team coordination. It's just everyone's looking to kill something, right? So Bermuda felt like the pub map. And then Purgatory felt like the esports map. It felt like a legitimate tournament was happening because you could see that the teams were coordinating. There was a lot of team coordination. There was strategy going on. There was positioning. There was a lot of things going on in Purgatory where if I looked at it, and if someone put the Tri-Nation Cup logo in the corner, I would have said, yeah, this is an esports game. It really felt like a proper game. I don't know what Kalahari was. Kalahari was just weird.
Kalahari was a surprising amount of gatekeeping was going on. Like I would have expected these to be rotating super early on, and I think everybody had generally the same idea. So unfortunately, the circle did kind of mess with a couple of players because they got hard gatekeeped throughout the entirety of the game, which was very hard to watch. But for those contesting for the high ground, especially on those who are in refinement, I think that has been like non-stop fighting for like, I don't know, a good 4 minutes straight.
And then only to get evicted. That's basically
only
what
to get
happened,
evicted,
right?
naturally. Yeah.
Oh, such is life. I mean, sometimes you think you're going to win and then the game's just, nope, not today. Maybe another day. Not this game.
Sometimes
then you can win
sometimes
the game
you
with
just
no
can't pay
diamonds.
rent. It's all about those memories. It's all about those memories. It's all about, you remember that where you could tell your friends, remember that time when we won with Jabat, or other times where we were Mr. D and getting some great kills. It's all about those sweet memories. The diamonds is just a little bit extra, and if you really want to stick it to your friends, use those diamonds to buy some great skins for yourself and be like, hey, guess where I got this? You know it.
I earned it. I earned these diamonds. Well, technically you did, right? Because you actually won with your team. Now, we're still waiting for the lobby for Bermuda. So for everyone that's wondering, we're very sorry for the delay. Just making sure that everything is functioning properly. Okay, so I do believe we're just doing a bit of a remake here. So don't worry. I think we've got... Oh, okay, so we're actually still filtering.
Yeah, we're still filtering people. Thanks to all our admins who are working like super hard to make sure. Because I know you guys can get a little greedy sometimes. You're like, you know what? Maybe they won't notice. Maybe they won't notice if I change my name a little bit. Like, nah, fam. We understand. You've got your diamonds. Be gone. Let other people take their turn, man. Everybody needs a turn on this roller coaster.
Doesn't it cost diamonds to change your name?
I mean, if you already have diamonds and you've won the game to earn more diamonds, it's not that too big of a deal. It's like, oh, I already got 2.8 thousand. Why not earn another 2.8?
Maybe they're trying to be sneaky. Who knows? And just for everyone that's wondering, we are filtering by ID, not name. So don't spend diamonds to change your name and hope you get in the lobby, because it's not going to work.
Our admins are very diligent and are very accurate.
They're actually very accurate. They're very aggressive too. Oh gosh. I'm actually wondering if this Bermuda map is going to be exactly the same as the first map, where it's just going to be all out, bloodbath, kills everywhere, messy endgame. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say when we come to the final circle, there's going to be no team with 4 members. I think at least every team going into the final circle will have someone dead.
Really? Okay, I'm on a deferring opinion. I think that it gets too chaotic. However, a lot of teams who do take the initiative to be a little bit safer usually comes into the circle with a full squad. Whether or not they're going to have position in that final circle, I don't know, but I guarantee it that at least one team, there should be one prominent team with a full squad who's going to be looking for position constantly, looking to be thirding people, and they're going to be healthy. I don't think there's going to be as many casualties this time around. I think especially for the players who have like kind of watched the first rotation, the first 3 maps and watched that rotation and kind of understood like, all right, people are kind of aggressive and they're looking to get as many casualties as possible. If they take some of those experiences and live through them, they can kind of understand, all right, we should be playing a little bit more safer because getting top frag isn't too difficult, especially once you're in zone 4, zone 5.
That's a pretty big ask, considering that every time they're playing with a new set of people. So it's kind of hard to play different when you have a brand new set of people that might play a particular way. Who knows? It's Free Fire.
I mean, you gotta be adaptable. You gotta be adaptable.
Maybe they just decide, okay, I'm finally going to turn on my microphone.
This time.
Finally. Okay, so we just got informed by production that they are now parachuting into Bermuda. So let's jump into our 4th map of the day with Play with Pros and find out who's going to get the 4th booyah. So far, we've only had 2 teams get booyahs. Jabat has secured 2 booyahs for his squad, and Mr. D has managed to secure a booyah for his squad. Is it going to be these 2 teams again, or could we see a brand new captain?
Well, we're gonna have to wait and find out as the teams are already dropping into this lush greenery known as Bermuda. Let's see how this is gonna be rolling out. Sentosa already being secured by Rain's team. He's got a good idea where I want to be looted up before anybody else, and I don't want to contest for it. I want to make sure my squad is healthy and we win as a team.
I'm going to be pretty happy with that as well. I don't believe they would have seen anyone actually parachute anywhere near them. So it's a free island. They've got no one to contest with them. Although we are looking at some contesting here. We've got Team 3 and Team 1 actually dropping in the same zone.
Looks like Clock Tower is going to be hotly contested by these 2 teams. I mean, they've gotten north side for up his Geek Fam's up his, while on bottom side we have Squad 1 making sure that they are on the southern side. They're going to clash with each other, but let's go to look at Squad 5 and 6 looking to rotate around. Can they find the kills that they're looking for? He's only got a pistol, but he's going to have to make this work out. Escobar gets knocked down instantaneously. So quick, so fast, but X-Man, he's going to try to turn this around. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the shots on Mr. D. Quick jump shots and straight to the head, taking out a squad, but only losing 1 man in the fight.
That's going to be Shura's team knocked out already on Bermuda. And oh my god, look at this. The Shipyard. Absolutely crazy. We've got 2 teams contesting for the Shipyard. It's Mirrel's team versus team... Oh, that was very close.
Oh, You just saw that bullet just whizzle by his head, just like, oh, if it was anywhere closer, he would have been knocked out. He's got to be careful here, but again, Shipyard is a very interesting place to play. There's a lot of cover that you can kind of run and duck and hide from, so lots of places to play. Northern side has been taken over by Squad 7's Mural, aka Mural's team, as they're going to be moving. Wow, it looks like they're moving in a cohesive unit. Look at them. They all push back to the northern side towards the structures, and now they're slowly rotating into the center. But let's look back at Squad and check up with Squad 3 and 1.
Wow, these teams are very well aware of that both teams are here. So far, no one has been down, I do believe, so both teams playing very conservatively, but I'm not quite sure who has the better angle here, because if you take a look at how things are so far, Squad 1, very spread out. They're trying to cover at least 3 sides of that section, and then Team 1, they're just playing more or less on the high ground. I don't believe these teams are going to engage anytime soon. Maybe they'll just sort of camp it out for a little bit before moving.
Yeah, and I think the same thing goes for all of the teams, because everybody's kind of generally playing the same play style. They're not looking to hot contest anybody just yet. They are playing very much, again, this is only the first circle. 11 teams are still around, with 42 still alive. Only one squad has been taken out thus far. Ooh, they got the initial knockdown. Can they go for more? He kind of sees his head, but not enough. Vortex quickly repositions himself to make sure that he isn't exposed from just that tiny slit in the window. Can they find another angle to punish?
Man, Jabbat's just crazy. This guy knows where to snipe. Oh, looks like we've actually got it down here onto Team 1. Hazik losing one member already. They've engaged into Team 3. They managed to get it down. It's 3 versus 3. One low member here on the side of Team 3 hiding behind a blue wall. But look at this. Hazik just going to come right through and snipe him down as well. Now down to 2 members. There's no one nearby from Team 3 to get that recover off. Mage trying to 1v3, but that's just not going to work out. Now with only 1 team member remaining, Melis, what does he do? Does he play conservatively? Does he maybe just decide to lone wolf it? It looks like he's going to have to lone wolf it.
Yeah, he looks like he's got to rat this game out, because again, he's got no choice. He doesn't have the numbers to make it work out, and especially even if you think you can 1v3, you have to kind of be playing around a structure of some sort. If you're out in the open, it's extremely difficult to duck in and out of cover, so you have to keep that in mind. But let's look over at Squad 4 up against Squad 11 here, and it looks like Squad 11 have taken significant casualties all across the board. Aki, he is healthy, and his team is very happy.
Oh, they're basically just living at their beach house right now. They're relaxing by the beach. They're just waiting. They're saying, all right, guys, let's just get ready for this safe zone. Let's chill. There's literally nothing here. Nice view next to the coconut trees. I think the only thing they have to worry about is maybe a falling coconut, but minus that, the team's basically on a holiday for now. Looks like Team 8 and 12, they are right next to each other. I don't know if they have shared any bullets as of yet. I did see a little bit of damage, but I'm not quite sure if that was from Team 12. But Team Arjun versus Team Zen. They're trying to go for some pot shots, but nothing's connecting.
Oh, did it? Oh. No, it looks like the knockdown was from elsewhere. It looks like the knockdown was from elsewhere. It's going to be tough, but they're going to get the revive with no problems whatsoever. I don't think they're going to push this. There's just too much open area, especially when it's an uphill battle like this. It just isn't worth it. And I think that Squad 12, they understand that this fight isn't going to be too worth it, especially since that the first circle is going to start closing in. They could look to just reinforce their position and wait for somebody to make the mistake. It doesn't feel like they have to be aggressive.
I think it's just safer if they a little more passively. Oh no, Melis! He was the last remaining survivor, but it seems like for now, Team 1, they hounded him down. They wanted to grab that kill, and that's going to basically be it. Oh, Team 3.
He knew.
Eliminated.
He knew his time was coming. He knew his time was coming. He just wanted to go out the way he wanted to go out, 1v3ing his opponents, making sure that, hey, if I'm going out on my own terms.
That's the plan. Looks like Jabbat. Looks like they only have 2 players here. Is there only 2 people remaining for Jabbat's team?
I think it is. Yeah, Jabbat's team only has 2 people. He suffered 2 casualties thus far. They have 0 kills on their side, and despite having a pretty okay landing, it looks like it just did not go well on that rotation. And now that they're forced to be on this coastline, this could be really, really rough if the teams just don't decide to move out.
Yeah, they're pincered in as well because they've got someone on the high ground to their west side. But then if you take a look at the other side of the coast, there's another team over there as well. So they can't really make any safe movements to try and evade Team 9. So it seems like they might have to just camp it out here, maybe wait and see where that circle is going to be, and then they can try and figure out where to move from there on out. Looks like Team 10 is coming in here as well. It's Phoenix's squad.
And they're right smack in the center. Looks like we're having the overview of what the second circle is going to look like. Squads 12 and 8 still outside, but in the danger zone. It's going to be Squad 10, Squad 9, and Squad 11 just chilling there, just holding their ground. And Rain's team still in Sentosa. They've been chilling this entire time. This could be their opportunity to walk into the circle duty-free, not even taking any taxes along with them.
Yeah, I don't think there's actually any way for anyone to do anything about it too. So Rain's team, they're just going to chill for now. As for us, though, we're going to keep an eye on Team 10, 9, and 11 because we do have a triangle of death, potentially a square of death if Team 7 decides to join the fray as well. They're a little bit more to the north, though, so I'm not quite sure if they're going to be jumping into the fight. But here we go. Mr. D going to be starting the engagement off for his team, starting with shots onto Team 10.
Yep. From the high ground, they have to start moving down to get some better angles because it's a very, very steep slope. It's very hard to see. Oh! That's a good shot right there. But looking over to Squad 10, already taking the suffering and casualty for being out in the open for too long. Their scout is so far ahead. Look at the distance. They are just pinned down here with one of their members really pushed up towards that house structure just east of Squad 5. And looking up, he's in the... Oh no. Daisu is in the middle of everybody. He knows that this is a problem. He sees Squad 7 walking up the hill. He's relaying... Hopefully he's relaying information that Squad 5 could potentially get thirded.
Oh, that could be what we're looking at right now. Hopefully he just sort of stays where he is, doesn't move, try not to expose himself. Maybe he can even try and get a little bit of a snipe in if the teams do decide to engage into each other. But no, Mr. D going to be heading down towards the southern side, maybe even running right into Cobra's squad.
This could be bad. This could be bad. They for sure see them, right? It's not like they can't. That should be a pretty open angle. Like Naki, I think he's sitting on top of the roof. He should have seen people running down from the hill itself. And I think Squad 5, they probably also know that people are here. They aren't pushing up any further. They know somebody else is in that structure. Squad 2, Rain Squad, onto the bridge side. I think they were just waiting, biding their time, waiting for the right opportunity to get back up on shore.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting to hear some gunfire as well so that they can at least scout out the positioning of where some of these teams might be, because they've been so isolated throughout the entirety of the game. They have no knowledge of where anybody is right now. They're basically coming into the main section of the map blind. But until then, we won't really focus too much on them as they aren't really engaging into any of the squads. But we have 7 and 8 right on top of each other.
Oh, Muriel is just running around with his team thus far, but this could go down badly pretty quickly here at the peak as they are looking to surround the structure. There's a lot of entrances in the buildings up at peak, but let's look away for a quick second to see where... it looks like the supply drop has been untouched for now, but back to peak. The initial knockdown has already happened. 7 is on the other side. Can they put a Waffy? They're just hiding behind the glue wall. They don't have a lot of cover to play with, and unfortunately, they couldn't breach into the structure as soon as they wanted to, but... can they get past this gatekeep here? But looking back, Squad 7 and 8, once again, finding that knockdown here. They're going for the big push.
Oh, but they're taking casualties in the process as well.
Oh, there's nothing much that they can do so thus far, but let's see how far they can actually push up as they look to secure more. They pick up their initial squad mate, and they're looking to push up. Let's see what else they can do.
Mr. D! Oh. Actually, Mr. D is knocked down!
Oh, no! Oh, no! He was trying to figure out where the shots were coming from. He wasn't sure if it was in front or just behind him. As Squad 5 find a perfect opportunity to try and third, but instead get punished by Squad 12 across the map with Squad 9 right in between. This is becoming a very, very difficult fight ensuing here at the center of the circle.
Yeah, it looks like Farmy. I don't think they can actually get in there to try and save Farmy. So Farmy's going to be sacrificed. And there we go, new danger zone. And oh my god, Team Rain, they are in a very bad spot. They are right under the danger zone. Do they have any cover on the bridge? I don't think they will.
I think yeah, they're pulling back. The only person who's staying his ground is Rain. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Y'all just sit back. I'm just doing my job here. I'll stay up right in front. Anybody pushes up, I'll let you boys know.
Oh, this is an incredible turn of events because we're starting to see everyone slowly moving south. Looks like Hazik's squad, they're going to be hiding under the bridge to try and keep themselves safe from that danger zone. Mr. D still camping it out. There's a lot of squads heading towards the southern zone. It looks like everyone might just want to try and fight onto Sentosa in a minute.
Well, would you say that Rain squad is under the highway to the danger zone?
Yeah.
Really obscure references. Don't worry about it. But as we see on the top side, Squad 7 already finishing off their fight here. It looks like, did they get access to power weapons? I'm not entirely sure. We saw the supply drop having already been taken at that point, but we're not sure which squad is added. I think it's Squad 10 who's sitting right on top of that supply drop. No. It's not Squad 10.
We'll find out in just a minute. Oh, Mr. D, did he get knocked down? Mr. D got knocked down.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive. I can see his picture just underneath his teammate. I do believe they got the res off. He is low on HP, but looks like we're getting some engagements here underneath Team 9 and 1. Lots of fire going down. Team 12 taking heavy amounts of damage as well. I can't quite tell what's happening with Mr. D's squad. If Mr. D had managed to get the res off or if he ends up getting picked off. We're still looking at 9 squads, but look at the low ground versus high ground here. Cobra actually getting snapped in the process. They're trying to get up to the high ground here with one. Top, he's actually going to get the shots off. A lot of teams, a lot of members are down for Team 9. Oh, but Hazik finishes them off. That's going to be it. Team 9 eliminated.
Oh, that was a brutal battle. It was literally an uphill battle. Nothing was going into their favor until they found the outflank. And honestly, the rest of his teammates played that absolutely perfectly, dropping down the glue walls just in time to minimize damage and buying a lot more time for Hazik to actually look for that right-hand flank.
That was an incredible play. Incredible play of patience as well, because even though they had the disadvantage of being on the low ground, they focused more on their positioning so that they didn't take too much damage whilst being able to do maximum amount of damage themselves. Oh, on the high ground! Oh, Arkik lone wolfing it, trying to get some kills, but he wasn't able to finish anyone off. No headshots, but he's now fully exposed his position.
It could be tough. Daisu, on the other hand, he's going to be taking quite a bit of getting peppered a little bit here, but you know they know that there's a couple of solos just in the area of Kotatua here. Squad 7, Miro squad, doing pretty well, looking to play for the outer circle to make sure they have the largest amount of space to be playing with and to keep their members very healthy, because we're coming into the next couple of circles and it only gets faster from here on out. For Zone 4, 7 teams alive. Can they pull through? That's going to be unfortunate. Squad 12 getting eliminated.
That's going to be it for Squad 12. The next circle has revealed itself, and so far Squad 4 are looking to be in a fantastic position because they're basically sitting on top of the new safe zone. And now Squad 4, they could basically gatekeep against everybody. They're in such a good spot.
I mean, it sounds like a good spot. However, like easily if they peek out, if they overextend a little bit too far, then it looks like everybody is going to be able to gun them down before running into the zone. So they have to be extremely patient to catch people at the right place at the right time. Oh no, Daisu gets shotgunned in the back by Squad 7. What can he do? It looks like the scout has been spotted out. The rest of Squad 10 do not want to go in that direction anymore. However, Squad 4 is completely pinning them down right under the electrical tower. What can they do to get out of this?
I do believe Rain Squad is actually coming in from the backside. They're moving more towards the western side, but they are able to get into that safe zone. So they're now sharing the safe zone with Squad 4. And here we go. Damage is going to be taken now because the zone is getting smaller. Miro's going to have to try and run in for his Squad 4 is still on the high ground. They are taking some critical amounts of damage. They are sharing the circle, I do believe, with Team 1 so far. And this circle is getting mighty small for the number of teams that are in here.
Yep, Squad 4 is still... Oh, no! One of their members of Squad 4 has been knocked down. Squad 7 finally finding a safe space in the circle itself. The next position has been revealed and is going to be on the far eastern side of the map. However, Squad 2 having the perfect angle on Squad 11 down on low ground. They're dropping the glue walls. Can they pull through? Rain, he pushes up. He tells his teammate, you know what to do. Let's make this happen and secure this win. As Nakal, oh, he gets chunked out. He needs to heal right now. He wants... You can see Rain, he wants to give these kills here. He wants to be able to give these kills over to his teammates to get those top frags. They haven't been participating in a lot of these fights, so now is their time to get aggressive.
This is the one time that you'd actually want to have a grenade, because then you can try and launch it from that high ground position, but they didn't have any on them at all, so they're gonna have to try and flush out with some gunshots. Miral still having to go 1v1 against Rain, as well as Squad 4. Squad 4's been very quiet. They haven't really been peppering anyone with any gunshots as of yet, maybe trying to keep themselves in a position where they're unknown. Oh, they are starting to move into a good position. Sensei in a completely open zone.
Oh, it's from top to bottom there. Can they make it up? Mural, he goes down first. Apex, he's gonna have to try and make something else to salvage this situation. The rest of his team is getting shot down, but does he have any glue walls? He's trying to straight, but unfortunately, Squad 2 takes him out. And looky here, your predictions were correct. Everybody has suffered casualties.
Grenade?
This time, this grenade, oh, it was definitely off, but at least he didn't kill himself in the process. So now it's going to be 2 versus 2. Let's see which pro and which team member is gonna make it up. The headshot come through. Rain is already down. Nakal, can he salvage the situation? Ah! It doesn't work out. Big booyah for Jabat once more. This is gonna be a heck of a day for him.
This kid is on fire. 3 booyahs. And that game almost looked as if it was going to be lining. The stars almost looked like they were aligning for Team Rain. Right? Rain was such a good spot for the entirety of the game. He was basically, they were free from any kind of danger. They actually came into the majority of the game with 4 members. They did lose one, unfortunately, before that final couple of circles. But it really looked like it was going to be the game for Rain. But Jabat, I don't know how this guy does it. Every single time, his team, right place, right time. And let's not forget, Jabat himself, very talented player. Speaking of talent... I see 6 kills.
Yeah, I see 6 kills as well, and you know, hello Sensei here. I'm just making sure I'm looking on the right hand side, just keeping a good idea. But coming back to Jabat, I think the one thing that translates from his expertise in snipers is just landing headshots, and I think he's been picking off a lot of people just because they are poking out a little too far, and he has been just nailing these headshots, and it really takes a lot of these players by surprise.
Yeah, it just goes to show how good Jabat is. He knows when to go for those kills. I don't think we've ever really seen a situation where Jabat goes for a dangerous kill. He always goes for the ones that he's very confident in managing to get those kills. So Jabat, fantastic captain so far. 3 booyahs for his squad. I'm very sure a lot of people are going to try and gun for his team, but who knows? We have seen Mr. D manage to swipe away one of Jabat's booyahs, so we could still be seeing a potential new Captain Booyah for our next map, which is going to be Purgatory for anyone wondering. And of course, Top Fragger Award goes to Hollow Sensei.
Absolutely well-deserved, ending that game with a whopping 6 kills. That's the highest we've seen so far, so absolutely bow down here. 2,000 diamonds in your back pocket. And if you want to claim them, and this also goes for anybody who is able to get within the top 3 squads to claim your diamonds, make sure that you send an email to pwp for pwp.diamonds@gmail.com. One more time, just in case you don't know, pwp.diamonds@gmail.com. It's very important that you get this email address down correctly so that you can claim your sweet, sweet rewards.
And if anyone doesn't quite catch the email, I do believe the admins are posting the email in the comments as well. So if you ever forget or you don't know what the email is, just head on over to the comments and one of the admins will be able to help you so that you can claim your diamond reward. So, Gideon, we've had 4 games so far. We've got 2 more. It almost feels like the event is too short. I was kind of hoping we would have a little bit more.
I mean, of course, I was hoping for a little bit more. I'm just surprised at the speed of these games. Like, you could really, like, especially in the first and second ring, in most pro games, you don't naturally see people engaging too hard. They play the poking game, but they're never really full engaging like some of these teams are. And it kind of brings up these situations that we don't see very often in pro play, and that's, how to work with a three-man squad or a two-man squad for a good 50% of the game. And that's very interesting to see how that you need to play back-to-back with that team member. In pro play, we do see a lot of, one of our scout got picked off, so we have to play as a three-man, which is very common. But a two-man, the dynamic completely changes.
Yeah, it really does. And not just that too. Remember, guys, these teams are not playing in their usual organized squads. You have a captain, which is a member from a team, but then the rest of their teammates, they're all, I'm going to call them pub stars, because we're all pub stars when we play pubs. Yes, we're all stars. But you have 3 pub stars, and then you have your captain. And because you've probably never met this other person before, you don't know your teammates, you don't know how everyone plays, you kind of have to learn it as you go along. And it's really hard to do that when you're playing a game such as Free Fire, because it's Battle Royale. Sometimes if you get very unlucky with your drop position and you have to contest with another team, you have a very short span of time to learn who's good at fragging, who's good at scouting, who's good at positioning. And then, of course, you have to also listen to your captain, who may or may not be using voice comms.
Yep. Just so many things that could go wrong, especially since, like, we've seen some of these teams lose out their team captain super early on, and then usually once the captain is gone, the whole team starts to crumble. I am waiting for a team to lose their captain first and just booyah without him.
I'm still waiting for that too. I think that'll be a really incredible feat if it does happen, but the chances of it's slim, right? Because again, 4 random people, you don't know each other, but maybe that's how we finally discover a brand new talent, new face in esports, where we could potentially see this nobody that played with some of the pros eventually move along that chain and join the big boys with the esports scene. I think that'll be really exciting.
Yeah, and you know what would be the best part about it? It's like when they're making that transition into the big with the big league or the big leagues and the big boys, they're gonna be looking back at this moment with this picture of a selfie of their squadron from play with the pros, just be like, "Hey, we're at Ski Lounge here. We just won this game." That'd be so cute.
There's always the potential for it, but guys, don't forget, these lobbies, they are open for all of you to join. So please do not hesitate to join our next lobby. We are going to be playing on Purgatory next. We're going to be showing the lobby ID and the password very soon. So if you see it, get your phones and get ready to join in, because the lobbies fill up very quickly. We are only allowing people to join the lobbies once. So if you have already played, you will not be allowed entry into the lobby. So yeah, get in there. No emulators, phones only, no cheating. I think we've said this a couple times, but of course it doesn't hurt to reiterate, no cheating, because cheating is bad. Cheating equals permanently banned.
So please don't be hot trash. But if you want to 5-head this, here's what you're going to do. You're going to tell one of your friends, like, hey, you're pretty good at Free Fire. You got a phone? How about joining and playing with the pros so that I could live my life vicariously through you one more time?
Oh my god. It could happen, actually. I think there is a possibility. Someone quickly installs Free Fire on their mom's phone. Mom, I want to play again.
I mean, if they want to 5-head, just call your friend to do it. I mean, if they play Free Fire, why not? But here is the room ID, the room as well as the password for match 5 in Purgatory. And we've seen how the game has definitely kind of evolved in a sense over these past 4 matches. Like, initially we saw Bermuda just an absolute bloodfest. Everybody's just bullets flying everywhere, complete chaos and war zone. And as the games have gone by, it really has taken a step back. Everybody is a lot more paced out, playing with the tempo, looking for those rotations more than they're looking for those frags.
Actually, when you say that, it almost the progression of the map so far has been, we start the day, everyone plays Purgatory, usual pub chaos, right? And then people, you start with Bermuda, chaos. Next map we play is Purgatory. Everyone plays a little bit more professionally. It's kind of weird. Actually looks like esports. It's like one step forward for mankind. Same kind of thing for Kalahari. I kind of feel like Kalahari, everyone was playing very seriously as well, more esportsy. So it's like We have another step forward for mankind, and then we go back to Bermuda, and then we go 10 steps backwards to the standard pub play.
Honestly, okay, at the very least, the second round of Bermuda didn't look as like chaotic as the first one for sure. You could see that everybody had a like very clear idea of where the landing spots were before the regular pub map, you know, the pub game ideology starts kicking in.
Yeah, but still, it was just, out of all the maps, it seems like Bermuda is just the bloodiest map out of all of them. You see something move, and then all of a sudden, your whole team just starts hounding down that movement to see if you can try and grab the kill. It's lovely. It's incredible. I love watching it, but I'm glad not every game is like that, because that would be very difficult to follow, because we struggled in that last round to follow where all the kills are happening, because there's a kill here and then there's a kill over there, and we don't have multiple cameras to catch all these kills, right? We only have a couple people that are able to follow everything. We've got 2 pairs of eyes. We've only got 1 monitor. It's not like we can split everything in half and see everything, but who knows? Maybe there'll be like an 8-segment screen and we just see all the kills happening at the same time, but only a chameleon would be able to watch a game like that. So
honestly, God bless our observers. I mean, like, observers for Free Fire are just like, what can they do? Because when you're looking back and forth, when they're looking back and forth between like shots and fires, it can get like very, very chaotic, especially with the with what we're seeing as well. We're not seeing the exact shots, moment to moment action where everything is pinpoint and accurate. You can clearly see, especially there's a little bit of a delay, and especially with the shots fired, you can see it's like, oh wait, his crosshair isn't exactly on the guy, but he's taking damage. So in the player's perspective, he is landing shots like an absolute beast, but from our perspective, it's like, it doesn't look like it's going, but his health is going down, so I guess it's working out.
it's just how it goes, right? It's just, sometimes Free Fire can be a little difficult, because when you watch the game, it's very different to playing the game, right? Because when you're playing the game, you're in the zone, you're very focused, and you can see the individual pixels. You can see the pixel in the window frame. You can see that pixel running in the distance. But then when it comes to watching the game from someone else's perspective, because you're not playing, you don't have that ultra focus. So sometimes it's hard to see what the players is doing. Thank goodness we have an observing platform for Free Fire, because if they didn't, I don't think I'd be able to catch most of these kills. So
I think
honestly,
I honestly think I would get motion sick, because we're seeing a lot of these kills where teams have to turn like at least 180 to get past corners and like glue walls as well, trying to get those quick flick shots, and it has been working out, but I can't imagine myself actually doing it, and neither can I, especially seeing the man make the motion. At that point I wanted to throw up. I was getting motion sick just watching the guy turn that quickly, just in an instant. Oh boy.
That's why you're here and you're not there. Anyways.
Yeah, true. Accurate depiction.
Okay, we deserve to be here anyway. But anyways, just a reminder for everyone at home, if you haven't already tried, do join our lobby for Purgatory. It is open to all of you at home. If you haven't played yet, you are more than welcome to join in and win some wonderful diamond prizes. First place team that manages to get a booyah with the captain will get 800 diamonds. And if you decide to play your best today and become the top fragger, that's also another 2k diamonds that could go into your pocket. So best of luck to everybody that's joined the lobby for Purgatory. If Purgatory is full, never fear, we have one more map to go. It is Kalahari.
So you guys have a great opportunity. Make sure you're telling your friends, asking your little sister, your older brother, your little brother, or whatever family you have. Get your dog to play the game. Figure out a way, because at the end of the day, as long as your team is doing well, you have a chance to earn diamonds. And that would be really hilarious if somebody was able to get their little brother or sister, just play the game. Just play the game. Create an account on your phone, play the game, and their team just carries them all the way to get those sweet, sweet diamonds.
Well, all it takes is to join Team Jabat, right? So that seems to be the case so far. If you're in Team Jabat, you get ultra carried. But to be fair, every time we've seen Jabat play, he seems to have a very coherent team. It's not a mishmash of randoms. Like, from what we've seen from Jabat's team, there's a lot of coordination. There's a lot of skill involved. These players, they know what their positioning is supposed to be like. I think most of Jabat's teams tend to survive to the very end. Like, all 4 members will be there for the booyah.
I think that we've only seen 2 games where Team Jabat has taken a couple of casualties, especially towards the later stages. But the earlier stages as well, maybe 1 or 2 mistakes have cost them a member in the process. But overall, it's been looking good.
Yeah. Now we have just been told by production that we are ready for the parachute for Purgatory. So let's jump in right now to our 5th match of the day with our play with 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I was very excited. Damn it. Damn it. 2 minutes. I can't wait.
Curse you, voices in my head. But overall, yeah, I think these games have been especially going well for Jabat, and I think I don't know, he's got some secret sauce going on. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe his mic is maybe his mic is really, really sexy, and his voice is hyper clear through his phone, so everybody understands what they should be doing and how they should be positioning. I kind of want to see another team take the booyah this time. I'm kind of getting tired of Jabat just taking the cake each time.
Well, I think you may have hurt his feelings there. I think he's happy.
Oh no,
with all
he
those
knows
diamonds.
he's good. His ego is big enough to be like, I get it, I'm good, don't worry about it, I'll tone it down this time round, don't worry.
I'll share the diamonds this time. I'll get second place.
I'll close one eye and play with one hand the entire game, no worries, no worries.
Oh goodness, I think he could possibly still win that way.
Oh my goodness, if he can do that, okay, I have nothing to say, well played.
He is so dang good. We're still waiting for the parachute, folks, so don't worry. Purgatory is just around the corner. And if you are also getting ready for our next matchup, we're going to be jumping into Kalahari after this. So stick around so you can get a slot into our lobby to win some diamonds for Free Fire with the Play With Pros MCP region. Oh, come on, let's do it. Yeah.
All right. With the lush greens of Purgatory, tall towers, plenty of hills, and a lot of space, let's see how Game 5 is going to happen. Oh boy, and I'm seeing a couple of teams heading towards Ski Lodge here. It's Squad 12 and Squad 4. I kind of want to know, I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to work out, but it looks like Squad 12 is going to pivot. They're like, nah, I don't want to get into this.
Interesting. So we've got we got one member from Squad 12 and one member from Squad 4. Are they trying to drop together?
I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of weird. But Moat House has been taken by Squad 11. Yeah. Crossroads has been taken, but the vast majority decided to go to the center.
Oh, wait. Okay. Heads up, we're missing a member from Squad 12. They must have disconnected.
No, curses. Oh, that's gotta be so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt our gym's team as well. Oh man, that sucks.
That really
happens,
does.
Though.
True, it happens, but let's see whether, Ajim is still able to make this work out. He's going to be down a little bit of a disadvantage, but at least there's no teams near him. Unlike Squad 6 and Squad 9 going for that full-on fight. First knockdown, looking pretty good. Cobra, can he make it off? He's going to get peeked from the back, so he has to quickly turn around and get some cover. He tries to pick him up, but Cobra, he bites like a snake and tells him no. Walks out in the open as he's trying to take on this team all by himself. Wait, don't let him finish him. The rest of his team members need to start dropping down. Funaz making it work, gets the initial knockdown. He needs to protect his team members as well. Cobra still alive. They are not thirsting the kills. He's going to go for the revive with the rest of his squad mates, and they have taken them out. Huge play coming in from Cobra. Huge follow-up coming in from Funaz and Magis.
Oh my goodness, that was so scary, but Cobra was so ballsy. He was so confident going into that engagement. Oh, looks like Mirror's team actually getting picked off one by one. They've only got one member left, which is Noobs. That's up against Team 10, who's just decided to shred them in this early game team fight. Oh, that's really crippled Mirror's squad.
Oh no, this little bunny boy is going to be in some trouble. Yeah, I wonder if he does. He goes for the initial peek, he misses the shots. Oh no, he had that one great opportunity. And now coming, are they going to push him in the front, or are they going to look for the outfire? Noobs, he's like, nah, he's out of here. He doesn't want to deal with this whatsoever, and it's a good call. However, that is not a hill you want to run up through, and he's going to get gunned down if they decide to chase. So he's going to quickly get into the structure, hold his ground here for now. If he can get a pick, maybe, just maybe, he can get out of this situation.
Actually, it might be Team 9 that's actually going to be able to save our little bunny boy over there, because they are getting rather close to Team 10, and I'm not quite sure if they heard the gunfire. It looks like they may have, and they're heading towards that the same vicinity. So this could be his saving grace, and Team 10, they're going to be awoken in a rude manner because unfortunately it's a full squad against a very crippled Team 10.
Oh, ooh, wow, from across the map. Oh, wait, Zed, where did he get shot from? And it looks like Born Lord just making sure that he is watching his teammates from the back. Oh, you're not going to be taking one of us down without taking damage in return. Born Lord, he's still up there. Abbas, he's going to be shooting out, looking for the head, but unfortunately, Born Lord was too quick, ducks down, tries to keep his head alive. Luckily, his helmet probably took a little bit brunt of the damage there, so it's going to take a little bit of damage, but overall, the most important fact, he is still alive to put punishment on this team. Squad 9 and 10. This is going to be an engagement.
Yeah, this is Phoenix's crippled squad because Phoenix has already gone down. Oh. Okay.
Big flash.
Decision.
Big flash. I'm hearing shotguns. Rawsox is taking some damage here. I still have no idea, but Imbager, he's going to be looking out. He peeks out, finds Squad 10, and there we have it. Squad 9 securing those kills. Nice and clean. What a great flashbang.
Actually saved Team 7 as well. That was a little bunny boy that tried to have a little bit of action earlier on. It looks like Team Rain, they're actually coming in by car into Team 8. Zai, he's still okay. They're going to drop right next to Team 8 and just go completely ham.
Wait, he got a couple of knockdowns as well. They are suffering casualties here. Squad 2 now locked into their position, and they are caught in a complete crossfire here. Rain looking to try and get out of this and looking to push one of their members. If they go down, this could be bad. Ooh. Rain is so low. They could look for an all-in here. Maybe this wasn't the low, but they get the great shot. A good down. It's a 1v1. Let's see. Zai, can you do this? This is your moment to take out a pro player. Heal yourself up because this opportunity ain't going to be coming again in a while. He walks up to the blue wall. Can he turn that corner? He goes for the peek. He's so low. He holds the angle. No! Oh, no! I'm pretty sure he lagged out there. I'm so confident he lagged out. No. He had the perfect spray. He stopped moving, and Rain unfortunately was able to go back in, re-peek, and get that headshot. Well played to Rain there, but oh my goodness, so close.
Oh, Arjim's team unfortunately going to be under fire. Now it's just Arjim left. Oh boy, this is a very horrible situation to be in. It is Team 7, Team 12, 9 is nearby as well, and Arjim's actually running towards Team 9. This is not where you want to be heading if you know where Team 9 is.
Oh no, I think he just got knocked as well.
Team 11, they've actually lost 2 members.
Wait, how did they lose 2 members from that angle? Oh, it looks like the landscape is a lot flatter there than I thought, and it looks like Squad 3 should have been able to take out a couple of guys, and they're already sending their members to pull back. But let's look over at Squad 9 versus Squad 5 here. Jimmy's like, nah, I don't want to be part of this. Please, guys, keep me away from this madness.
Oh, it's a danger zone as well. Neither team can actually leave their buildings. Oh, very close. Very, very close.
I mean, it's going to be a peaking game here, and so far, you know, Cobra, he's really feeling himself this game. He really is. Oh, it turned into a danger zone, so this is going to force in these close-range engagements, especially when everybody is looking for shelter to protect themselves from the danger zone. It's not going to be a highway this time, but it is a danger zone, Lance. He's got to be careful. Cobra gets a couple of shots in. It's looking good, but can it get better?
He could keep trying, but I think he's making the right decision by playing a little bit slower. Ooh, grenade into the house. Did pretty good job there, but...
Decent flash. I mean, it's a decent flash, but there's no way you can really follow up, unfortunately. He hears the shotgun go off, so okay, they know what relative weapons that they have. They don't want to push a shotgunner, especially inside compounds. So how do they handle this? Like, I mean... You could tell that that Cobra, he wants to go out. You can see him, he's just running back and forth, looking at angles, double checking angles. He's getting really antsy to do something. But as of right now, the powerhouse has to be the numbers advantage that Squad 5 has in that structure. You peek out too far, you're gonna die.
I love Arjim just chilling there. He knows there's 2 teams. He's just trying to hide, hoping no one sees him. Maybe he can try and go for a quick snipe if they try and enter his building. It's no longer a danger zone, but both teams, they are still having a little bit of a stalemate here as Team 5 basically occupying the same building, whereas Team 9... Oh, Mr. D! He got knocked down!
Oh, looks like he peeked up a little too hard, Imbager. He's still kind of just holding his ground. I think he does see the angle to take Ajix. However, I don't think he has a weapon that could one-shot him in the head. And he probably does have a helmet, so unfortunately he can't really abuse this angle. I think he's waiting for them to hard commit to the push before peeking out for the rest of his squad.
Yeah, it seems like Team 5 have no idea that they actually have another team member in a different building. So this could be a really good way to flank Team 5. But we'll have to see if they decide to play around with this, because Jabat's team, they're actually coming in from the side. This is going to be a 4-way. Unfortunately, this is going to be very sad for Team 12 because he's just hiding away in that building.
Yeah, and I think this engagement has taken way too long that Jabat's team actually is forced to move in on this, because why not? And Brasilia has become an especially difficult hotspot. Oh, that's not all. Squad 4 is just in close proximity in Brasilia as well, so... Ooh, Team Aki, he's gonna have to figure out a way to kind of play this smart, because all these teams are coming in. The first circle, once the first circle is done, second circle will be coming in, and they're just gonna bank that RNG is on their side.
RNG indeed. We still have 8 teams remaining and 27 players alive. But seems like for now, Purgatory going to be much slower tempo compared to our Bermuda maps. Lots of patient play. Lots of patient play.
It's just a complete stalemate, and you can see Rain just in the background, just like looking at the town, being like, I'm glad I'm not a part of that.
Oh, Mr. D, downed again.
He's gonna get the revive here. The glue wall has been going on, and they quickly have the heal gun to bring him back up to full. He should be A-okay for now, but not exactly the best position to be in. Rain's squad is noticed here. Lance trying to take a couple of pot shots thus far, but again, no hard engagements. Oh, the nades are coming out. This could be big. Squad 11 now in trouble with a full engagement from Aki. Uh-oh. Don't do it again. Don't accidentally blow yourself up.
Mistakes are not being made, which is good.
It's safe, but it's very uncomfortable when you see somebody just throw a grenade and, you know, maybe prone a little too quick.
Yeah, accidents happen. I think we can all forgive those little accidents happening every now and again. Yeah. Looks like 11 just slowly chipping away at 4. Because unfortunately for 4, they can't really stay there forever. They're going to have to make a move at some point.
Oh, great. And now the UAV is going to be coming over, realizing how much, how many people are in Brasilia. And it's not good. It's not good. I think this is just going to encourage players even more to just not... Oh, he actually picks them off! What a shot from Sayang Yu! That was pretty good!
I think it was better than pretty good. That was fantastic. Huge opening, so that's basically crippled Team 4 with 2 members, and Arctic is trying to get a punish off as well. He does get a drop in the process, but now he's just trying to get out of there. He's basically left his teammate to die, but on the other side, we're actually getting flanked by 11. They're going to be losing their flanker in the process. Arctic trying to finish him off. He still has his teammate alive though, so Team 4, they are still surviving. They get another drop. Jump up, down! Oh, they survived!
Oh my god. Oh my god, Boom Sugar, you're insane. He held out a 2v1 situation all by himself while Azzy was able to take out the flanker in the process. He was able to trade 1 for 1 and still clutch out that last fight. That was what we were looking for. That is a player to keep your eyes on.
Oh my god.
Just look at the way he plays. Like, while Aki is just holding his ground, Boom Sugar just going around with the glue walls, he gets the initial knockdown and then forces the 1v1. It was looking bad, and overall, just well played.
Well, now there's a prediction I can make. There will be no Jabat Booyah today. For this map at least. Seems like it's going to be a different team. I'm genuinely curious to see who's going to get the Booyah this time.
Yeah, it's anybody's game, and I think, you know, it is Purgatory. It's only the second ring, and everybody is just taking their time. They don't want to go too far out, especially since they're all within each other's vicinities. 7 teams left, 21 still alive. Let's see how this plays out.
Seems for now the safest team out of all is Team 1. They have been very quiet, very passive towards that southern section of the safe zone, trying to make themselves unknown. But there's also our other team on the outskirts, Team 3. They are actually trying to avoid all conflict by basically just playing on the outside. But I don't know if this is going to be very beneficial to this game because everyone's camped in the middle. Isn't there a good chance that they're just going to be gatekeep from the safe zone?
That is a good opportunity. That is potentially a problem. But looking at the landscape, they have a hill to kind of run behind to block line of sight. I'm just not entirely sure whether they're going to make it there in time. There's only 26 more seconds to get on the southern side of the circle, which is the safest place to be, and has a lot of structures to actually work around to kind of duck in and out. The only people who are there is Squad 1 and Squad 2. Squad 2 very much at a disadvantage with only 2 members. Squad 1 quite dug deep in. However, they're in the middle of the town, so they're not going to have too many vantage points to gatekeep.
Let's see if we can get Team 3 into that safe zone. They're going to try and find whatever little scrap they can take. But they are playing with all 4 members, so they're going to be coming into this late game rather confident. As we take a look here at Team 9 led by Cobra. Now we are looking at a potential fragger here with Imbager, who's actually currently sitting on 3 kills. I don't believe we've seen anyone with a higher frag for viewers in this game, so there's a good chance that he might be the one to take out the frag award.
Yeah, I mean, 3 is the magic number as of yet here. I'm more curious of how Squad 3 is getting in. Yep, Geek, Raid, and Bordy, they notice what's going on behind them. They've got an FP5 to make sure that they're slowing him down. They don't want them to move any further. The glue walls are being deployed. They take 1 member out. That's pretty good. Up is on the other side getting shot. Squad 1, they hear the gunshots and they know what's up. But you can see that Geek Raid, he knows what's up. He has to pull on backwards. He doesn't want to be in the line of sight of Squad 1, forcing Squad 3 to be in a very compromised situation despite them having a structure, because at the very least, Squad 2 can fall back to the edges of the ring and make it in to ring number 4 pretty safely on the eastern side of the map.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. They're actually prepping themselves quite nicely to go into a couple of those final circles. Squad 3, though, they're actually still going to stick around within that building, and I'm not sure if they're going to be too happy there, because if you take a look at the positioning of the other squads, Team 5 and Team 1, very healthy teams, are basically gatekeeping that section of the circle. So when it's time to move as Team 3, they're going to have to try and make their way around, but then they might engage into rain again.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Squad 5 and Squad 9... Oh, wait, there's actually a full engagement coming in from Squad 5 to get into that lower ground of their structure. So, this has got to happen real quick, because the first person who rotates is going to get punished. Imbager going to be looking around. He sees Azik. He's already down. He doesn't really care about that for now. But, Circle's coming in fast. Cobra taking some good amount of damage here. Let's see how this plays out. Paunas looks for that shotgun. He misses the double spray. Look at the zone around. Can he find one more? He secures, tries to secure the kill. Drops out the glue wall to protect what's behind him. No, Jukes! He's 11 HP! He can't get out of the door! And Imbager, he's got to rotate back around to secure all 3 of these kills. Blue wall comes up. Not looking good so far. He's stuck outside of the zone. 3 kills, but can he make this work? He goes down from a jump shot with a shotgun, lands on the other side, needs to hop out of that window as quickly as he can. Mr. D is going to be going down next. 3 members from Squad 2, from Squad 5, looking bad, but they finally finish off that fight.
Oh man, they get another drop as well. Crazy gets shut down. Basically, they're left with 1 member alive. They will get 1 revive off. It actually still got 2 people alive here on the side of Team 4. Akik able to survive with Boom Sugar. These 2 are doing pretty good with themselves. They're actually very close to the safe zone as well. So they're very comfortable with gatekeeping all these teams that are trying to get into that next safe zone. And without a captain, we've seen what happens with teams when their captains are down. Team 5 without a captain, can they still get this booyah?
Oh, Lance, he's going to be going down, and another kill going over to Boom Sugar, contesting for the top fragger spot. Can he get another one here? Can he get another knockdown? Unfortunately, he chunks them out, but doesn't get what he was looking for. Crazy is going to be able to get an initial knockdown as well. Oh boy, this is going to be bad. Aki, he has to drop down the glue walls, and he has no choice but to kind of pray and tell that the other teams are looking at each other. Southern side, Squad 3 looking to be going down. Uphiz is going to find a kill. However, Squad 1 on the other side, Rain, he's got nothing left. He's out in the open. He's dead center here. As Aki, he wants this kill, but Boom Sugar, he's getting a little greedy. Quickly drops down that glue wall, and the stalemate continues.
Boom Sugar also contesting for that top fragger award because he's now sitting on 4 kills. So we could be looking at our top fragger right now. Arkik leading the fray for his teammate Boom Sugar. These two are
Yep,
doing
he's playing.
rather well considering that they're just a pair.
They're literally an army of two, and everybody else looking at the wrong directions. Amuchi is going to be the next to fall. That's unfortunate. Squad 1 still relatively strong. Can they pull this off? It's a 2v2v3. Can they... Oh, wait a minute. No. It's a 2v2. Oh, wait. No, yeah, it is a 3v2v2. Now they're going in for the Squad 1. Unfortunately, Rain is going to be taken out, but can they pull through? Kazik as well against Boom Sugar. He's been able to pull it through. He gets the initial lockdown. Can he go for more? And who is the winner of this booyah? Absolutely insane. It's going to be Team Aki.
Yes! Oh my god, they actually did it! They got the booyah. Oh my god, that was incredible. And with this as well, Boom Sugar with 6 kills should be our fragger of the match. Oh my lord, these two together were an absolute domination killing machine.
You could see the back and forth. They traded aggro almost perfectly every single time. Boom Sugar would Aki would initially get a little bit of that poke, get people greedy to start taking shots at him before Boom Sugar peeks out and takes him out. His movement has been impeccable. His shotgun play has been absolutely great. He's been getting some very clutch knockdowns.
I'm not surprised. Our top fragger is going to be Boom Sugar. So on top of getting his 800 diamonds for his booyah, he's also going to be securing himself 2,000 diamonds for being the top fragger of the match. That guy, he's got some talent. I wouldn't be surprised if someone approaches him and says, hey, do you mind trying out for the team? We actually liked what you did. Really good play. He was very smart. He was very calculated. He was very patient. He wasn't we've seen a couple of these, a couple of players where I think they get antsy hoping to get the top fragger award, and they will just go for any kill that they can. Whereas Boom Sugar, he plays slower. He plays more patiently, and he plays with Akik as well. So it was great to see him play. So congratulations to Boom Sugar. He's now got 2,800 diamonds to take home to spend on whatever he likes in Free Fire. And just a reminder to everyone that played, if you're one of the top 3 teams that scored in our most recent match or in any of the matches for today, do let us know by sending us an email at pwp.diamonds@gmail.com. It is right under Gideon as he is pointing. Make sure you send us an email to let us know, and we will be sending you your diamonds as your reward. And if you did not play and you're trying to claim someone else's diamonds, don't do it. We can screen for people who are trying to game the system. You will get in a lot of trouble. Don't do it. Naughty, naughty. Now, we've got one more map to go, folks, so don't go anywhere. It's going to be Kalahari.
Yes, desert sand plains, a lot of verticals, and the perfect place to gatekeep, like how we saw in this game. And I think, oddly enough, this game has just been absolutely brutal for gatekeepers. Like, if you're gatekeeping, you're gonna get a couple of kills, but you gotta start rotating fast because they will push you out of their position. And most of the time, it's not just one squad, it's just gonna be 2 squads like, hey, is that guy gatekeeping? Boys, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Focus fire this way.
I mean, gatekeeping seems to be the strat that sort of developed out of all the games that we've seen. And I'm wondering if gatekeeping became a thing because teams are trying to secure the top fragger award for their players. Maybe that's what the pro players are trying to do. Try and say, okay, we're going to gatekeep. I'm going to let you guys try and get these kills. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? That's a pretty good shout. However, I mean, it could go down to a couple of things, and like Boom Sugar has proven, if you've got the mechanics, you can really start flexing on these people. Like, he was holding his own for so long. It's very hard to say that he wasn't the best fragger amongst them all so far. But you know, when you're comparing them to pros, he's got some comparable numbers.
He did great. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing him play again. Maybe he'll join a team or whatnot, but if we see Boom Sugar in the future, then we know where this guy has actually come from. actually really looking forward to seeing if he actually makes a name for himself. Now, to everyone that's in the chat, don't go anywhere because we are going to be showing the new lobby ID and password very soon. Once it comes up on the screen, join the lobby ASAP because the lobby fills up very, very quickly. We are also screening for people so that if you have played before, we will be blocking you from the lobby, so therefore you will not be able to join. So if you've played already, don't try and get in. You're just going to get kicked out. You can say that from experience, but we are going to try and get everyone in. But this is the final map of the day. If you don't manage to play any of the maps today, don't fret. Let us know on all of our social media for Free Fire as to whether or not you want another play with pros. Maybe if there's enough support from you guys, we can do it again. We've got more diamonds to give away, and of course, more opportunities for you guys to not only win diamonds but play with your favorite pro players.
Yeah, you know, I'm very interested to know whether, you know, some of the fans are like, you know what, I really want to get top fragger and I want to make sure that we secure 800 diamonds. You, me, somebody else, 3 of us all get into the team all at the same time as soon as the code comes up. Like, I'm not sure we've seen that just yet. That'd be hard, but we haven't seen like a squad with like just the exact same clan tag all around.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite difficult because I'm not sure how quickly the admins are screening for the lobby access. For all we know, it could be an absolute mess. So everyone's just flooding in, and you don't get to pick on whose team you join. So it's hard to say. I mean, I would love to see it, but I think the chances of that happening is just so slim, so slim.
But it'd be super interesting to see at the very least. But It would be, but coming into Kalahari here, as we were on the topic of gatekeeping prior to this, like now even more so in a map like Kalahari with very high heights, a lot of open areas, the landscape just doesn't play well, especially with the heights being so freakishly high that hills not going to protect you as much as they should be.
Yeah, and you know something I find a little bit weird as well for Kalahari, something that we haven't really seen, is that we haven't seen any teams dominate the use of that grapple yet. We haven't seen anyone use a very tall point just to basically get snipes, deny people from moving, essentially gatekeep. No one's really utilized that mechanic. I mean, we've seen it in pro play before where teams, they utilize the grapple to just get up to those really high points where no one can really contest them. We haven't seen it here today. So maybe someone's going to try and abuse that style because it's really hard to counter that.
You know what? Fans out there, if you think you can abuse that style, come join into the room, because here is the room code as well as the password. Show us what you guys got and prove to us that, you know, not only the pros can abuse this particular strat, but you can show us some pretty cool tricks and moves. Which does remind me that in the previous Kalahari match, we did see one of them try to do some fancy moves with the grapple hook to kind of, you know, go back and forth to try and juke and outplay their opponents. It was pretty smart. Other than the fact that that usually only works one time before they kind of catch on to what's going on. They're like, okay, I see what's going on here. We'll have one guy stand on the outside of the compound, and the moment you do that, you're gone.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's up to the players if they want to do it. But make sure to join the lobby, folks. This is our last game of the day. Do not miss out because, unfortunately, after this, we will not be taking any more people as we will be heading off for dinner or basically whatever you're doing. I don't even know what Gideon's doing after this. I'm assuming dinner because it's, I think we're going to, like 5 o'clock, I think we should be
around there.
Yeah.
Around there, give or take. Honestly, I'm curious to check out. Honestly, I'm a little curious to just like I don't my fingers are getting itchy that I need to kind of check out Leslie's Instagram just to find out if she joined in one of the baby Argon's you know, teams in the play with the pros. Like I feel like it's a very Leslie thing to do, but I just need to double confirm it. Like it's at the back of my mind. Like I know she might be there, just lurking.
I'm just wondering, what would Leslie's IGN be? Like, would it just be Leslie, or would it be something else?
Oh, it might be something else. Yeah, it probably is something else. Yeah. I'll be very excited to see. I'm just waiting just to like pull out my phone later on, just get a message and be like, check out this selfie we took in game.
Oh my god. Totally possible. All right, folks, I hope you managed to join into the lobby because I do believe we are almost full. If you haven't already, still give it a try. Maybe you can still get in. Who knows? Maybe there's a lot of people that are trying to get in, they're not supposed to be playing, so there could be more slots. Join in. It's our last game of the day. It's on Kalahari, and it's our last game with Play with the Pros. Now, the big question of the day is Jabat going to get Booyah again?
Don't let him do it. Don't let him go 50% win rate, man. He's already got a good number of booyahs in his pocket. You gotta stop him. If you think you're the one to do that, please give it another try and get back into this game. The room and the passcode are here, and make sure you're not using those emulators. You're not hacking cheaters, because at that point, you're just hot trash. And please, come on. Come on.
Why can't you just call people hot trash? There's something I find
mean, if you're...
Continue.
No, please. Oh, sorry. Basically, if you're trying to break the rules when the rules have been clearly established, you're essentially hot trash.
Got it. Okay. Noted. Oh, okay. But something that I found rather interesting with all of the games when it comes to Jabat is that the only times he does not get booyahs is the days where, or at least the matches where his team gets knocked out very early. If his team survives until the very end, it's a guaranteed booyah. So I'm really wondering, in the case of this next match, is Jabat going to be left to do whatever he wants until the late game again? Or could there be maybe some pressure coming in?
Ooh, I do think it would depend on where his drop zone is going to be. It usually, especially with especially for hot contested areas, I don't think he is going to drop there. However, you don't really know what the team captains in general are going to be thinking about in terms of where do we need to drop and if we need to hot contest them thus far. But I do think that some teams are going to be, watching the kill feed very carefully, seeing what's going to be happening, and if Jabat happens to be in their area, they're going to be looking to position themselves to take him out.
Yeah, I think once they also identify what team he's on, I'm very sure a lot of people will be gunning for him and saying, please let me win. Please get out of my game. I would like to try and win the booyah today. But it'll be really cool. I want to know how the team sort of respond to Jabat since he's been such a big threat by himself. Do you think there's any other team that's been exerting that same amount of pressure? I feel like Mr. D's team is actually very similar in terms of power. Like, we've seen his teams be very aggressive and be very coherent as well.
Yes, I would agree. I think Mr. D, what's really surprising about it is that every time we look back at his POV, he is just hard thirding somebody, or he is just full engaging to an enemy team at a better position because they were looking elsewhere. And I think that's, really one of his strengths, that he can identify these opportunities for his team. However, sometimes his team doesn't exactly take full advantage, and they do take casualties in the process. And I think that has been the biggest problem thus far, because he does this very, very often towards the mid game, and once you're coming into Circle 4 and 5, you need every single one of your squad mates alive to make that final push.
Yeah, especially on a map like Kalahari as well. You need every member alive. You can come in from any angle. You never know where everyone's going to be. So Kalahari things, right? Kalahari, it's just one of those maps. You love it, you hate it. It's very unpredictable, and it's really hard to judge what is really going to be happening in that game. It's not like Bermuda, where I feel like Bermuda is just one of those maps where everything's predictable. There's no surprises. There's you don't have any of those outside factors. But then you have Kalahari, where it's like, well, there's a lot of hills everywhere, and I kind of don't know where everyone's going to be coming from. There's not a lot of vision to work with. There's not too much cover to work with as well. There's a lot of things that just don't go your way. So yeah, Kalahari, I don't know what we're going to be looking at for this final game.
Well, I would agree. I feel like for a lot of the players, it's not about the unfamiliarity of the map and, the kind of layout of the map. I think what it comes down to is just, circle patterns in general, because final circles in Kalahari can be extremely brutal, where it could be so lopsided to one hand that there's nothing that you can do. There's no real play that you can make.
Right?
Exactly, yeah, the high to low, and it's like...
So what the hell?
What do you do? Yeah, exactly. What do you do in that situation? You have high ground, Jabat comes around, he takes out 2 of your guys, you finally kill him, and then you have to jump off. So, what can you do? But it looks like it is time. The lobby is full, and we're going to be rolling into the game in just a little bit.
All right, I'm really looking forward to this. It's our last game of the day, folks. So do cheer for your favorite pro players. Is it gonna be Jabat? Is it going to be Mr. D? Do you think there's any underdog captains that could maybe take this? I feel like Rain has really started to creep in
Yeah.
with his placement points.
I feel like both Rain and Aki, they get so close, but they always
Yeah.
get screwed over. And just the last second, it's like, yeah, third circle, let's rotate. And all of a sudden, they get third, and they're like, no, this would have been awesome. We were so close.
It's just a matter of whether the stars decide to align. And one of the stars is eliminating Jabat first.
Uh, Oh boy, it's rough to say the least, and there's definitely some fault in those stars. But for the most part, it isn't some kind of sick relationship that's going on. It's more of a very calculated way of playing, and I think with the voice comms, it could be even clearer. It's only getting better from here on out, and I think like. I don't know what the progression is for a lot of these pro players of like from not using voice comms in game one to get to dying to realizing, okay, I don't like dying anymore. It's time to turn on voice comms.
I'm wondering if there's the opposite case where someone thought voice comms was a good idea and then they just decided halfway through the day, I can't be bothered.
That's also a very, very large possibility as well. It could go for many different angles, actually.
Who knows? I mean, I'm not sure how the players are when they play because everyone plays games differently. You get the rages, and then you get the tryhards, and then you get the casuals, and then you just get the people that kind of don't care, but they just want to have fun. All right, so I do believe the parachute is ready. So let's jump into the match and see where everyone decides to drop for our final game of the day. It is Kalahari with Play with Pros.
This lush desert feel, plenty of construction places, lots of heights to play in, and a lot of places to be. Let's see where they're going to be dropping camp here in Kalahari here. Looking at Rain's team, it looks like he's going straight for Mammoth. No, the sub, while the rest of the team very even spread here.
Oh, okay. Are we looking at a couple of skirmishes though? Because I do believe I saw two squads. It's 3 and 11, and then 8, and then there was someone else in the top corner that I couldn't quite see. But it's gonna be Jabat. Who's he dropping with? Oh, is this where I think it is?
Oh, it's in Foundation here, and it looks like they've pushed out Squad 3. They saw them drop down, but they do not want to go for this big engagement at all. I guess, you know, most people have kind of learned their lesson that the earlier stages of the game are extremely important for loot, and fighting just doesn't become a priority. However, some teams like Squad 8 and 10, they don't care. It's either, this is my area, and you don't get to play the game, and we'll win it this way. They've already got the single knockdown, so the ball needs to start rolling for Phoenix.
Are they gonna res? Okay, they do get the res off, so at least they still have all 4 members alive. But now it's a case of, is this going to be a win for 10 or a win for 8? So far position, they can't quite get the angle to actually snipe anyone out.
Yeah, but I do think 10 has the better position from here. I mean, they can play around the pyramids for Squad 8. However, they have to play on the outer skirts because the common angles are completely covered, so they have to kind of pull back towards that right side. Oh, and Anik, he's going to be the first one. A good flank from Zen here. Not bad, not bad, but can it get better? Has this turned the tide of the fight?
It might have, actually. Already been crippled by 1 player.
Oh, Zero, he's in trouble. He's got to be careful, but he does see from his back. Ah, no, he quickly switches to the machete and runs away. So now this becomes a full... What?
What? Did you not see him?
I'm not entirely sure, but somebody had faster reactions, and now the full engage. 3 members down from Squad 8 XN. He's got to make something happen for his team. Is Squad 10 looking to clean up shop? They've already taken 2 casualties. This war has significant casualties on both sides. It's 2 for 2, a full 2v2. Phoenix needs to make something happen. The double shot, the shots taking out Fox Vegas. Can he pick up Zen here? He wants the 1v1. He's on the run. He realizes he can't beat that shotgun, so he's going to keep on running for the rest of this match.
Oh, but where can he run though? There's no place that can actually give him proper cover. He's right under the pyramid, so we could be looking at the death of Team 8. This did cost Team 10 2 members, so it's a very expensive skirmish. But take a look at what's happening on the map. We're actually looking at Squad 6. I do believe they did hear all this action, so we could be seeing a third party coming in.
Oh no, this is gonna be so rough. What can they do? Well, we don't see them on the minimap just yet, so maybe they still have time, or maybe they're a little hesitant to go for this full engage because they don't know the situation yet. However,
I
Squad
don't know.
6,
They're coming full steam. Full steam
yeah,
ahead.
they don't care. They're just walking up, and Squad 10, they realize something is up. They can hear somebody is just creeping up on them, so they're gonna have to pull away. They're still looking for the last member of Squad 8, but for the most part, they are separated in two different areas. Zada is going to be looking to regroup with his team captain here, and hopefully they can just army of two their way to victory.
Oh, is it going to be a case of Team 10 losing their members? It might be 8 first, though. Oh, they are entering the building. Do they know he's there? Can Zen hide? Oh, I don't think they know he's there.
This is the most dangerous game of hide and seek I've ever seen.
Oh my god. Who's going to get spotted? Is it 10? Is it 8? Who knows? It could be
10.
6.
Yep, sure. He makes the first shot here, and that's gonna cause everybody to start rotating. He's cooking up that grenade. He wants to push Phoenix out of that position. Is he going to find them, dog?
Oh no!
He gets some good damage, but Zada, he comes up to take a little bit of aggro. The timing couldn't have been any more perfect.
Oh,
now,
this is
Zen
it!
on the other side. Oh, he makes it out! He makes it out! He is gone! And now Squad 10 is left in the dust. Is Squad 6 looking to try to clean up shop. Zada and is just looking to hold their ground. Shura, he just needs to push up with the rest of his team. But yep, they have taken him down. Mr. D on the other side of the map, struggling a little bit here. But Phoenix, he will hold the line until Zada is up to full health, and they can look to try and play for picks.
Oh, they lost Zada. Phoenix is going to be all alone.
Yep, they're breaking the glue wall.
Complete annihilation for Team 10. Oh, they're all gone.
It's an absolute lead storm there. No matter how many glue walls there are, with when it's a 4v2 and you're locked up in a corner, there's just nothing that you can do. But luckily for Shura Squad, they didn't take any casualties, and for Zen, he managed to get on out of there.
I could imagine him just laughing maniacally as he just shot out of there. He was like, "See you, suckers! That's for killing my team!"
So long, nerds! And now he's gonna try it one more time. Oh no, he's out in the open, but he doesn't. Mural secures the kill with the SKS, making sure that he does not miss a shot. That's a little unfortunate, but the great escape has to stop somewhere.
Oh, I could imagine the Benny Hill music soundtrack there. Someone just makes a video. Figuring out who got spotted first and...
Oh my goodness. I can't believe I can imagine that perfectly. Oh, it's so true.
Alright, so on the other side of the map, we're having a bit of a bloodbath here with Team 6 and 4 going into a direct engage, but nearby we're looking at Team 11 and even Team 9 are in close proximity. So this could turn very quickly into a showdown.
Yeah, Matt Dam. Oh no, they dropped the grenade, but I don't think did it just bounce behind the wall? I'm not entirely sure, but now he's getting peeked here. There's nothing that Aki can do. He's got to heal back up. Candy has already been knocked, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. The rest of the team just looking to secure this top floor to ensure that they are safe. Can they get the revive? Yes, they do. Looking to hopefully hold their ground, but again, the grenades are just coming in. Nobody is giving up ground.
I don't think you really want to be giving up ground here, because the moment you decide to try and leave, I think there's just way too many people outside that are just going to snipe you down and shut your team down. So it's going to have to be a full commitment if you want to try and penetrate that building. We do have a little bit of a sniper there in a separate building, but Shura is actually heading towards that same building. Oh! Big shot coming through! Jabba gets a knockdown onto Miral.
Yep, a good automatic shotgun. No, the revive! But he manages to get the revive, but how is he alive? How is he alive? He pulls back, and now the full engagement is going down through. The SA slow, he's trying to make this work out. Right side, he takes him down. Good shot. He's holding up his grenade. He's trying to get as many glue walls down as possible, but unfortunately, walks in the straight line at the very end. Squad 11 take them out. But let's kick back to AKO's Shura here, trying to go for a big breach in the building. Double kill for Shura. Oh my goodness, cleaning up how Squad 4 is eliminated.
Shura actually got knocked down though. By who?
Wait, I think it's from the window. It's Squad 9, I think, from the other side.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's Squad 9.
wow.
What an angle.
Incredible. That's such a tiny area to work with as well. Oh, but looks like they've got Mr. D Squad coming in hot into Cobra's squad.
Yep, I mean, X-Bunnies, he's just making sure that he's keeping them back. Yokai, on the other hand, he took a little bit of damage, but I think he's going to be A-okay. The UAV revealing Squad 5 behind them. I wonder if that's going to mean that, you know, Squad 9's X-Cobra, is he going to change the playstyle just because of the new information he got with this UAV?
That could be. That could be the case, but so far both teams just going to bunker down into that same building. 9 and 5 just going to be staying right next to each other, but take a look at where the positioning is for everyone else. Team 11 coming in hot. 6, looks like Reigns is actually going to be scouting around. He might accidentally run into Team 11 if he's not careful. And then, of course, on the northern side, oh, damage onto Team 2. That might just be it for Team 2. Knockdown, eliminated. Team 12, I believe, were the ones to actually grab that kill there.
Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good squad wipe because they needed that position to be clear if they wanted to rotate back in. But now the rest of the teams are just kind of just stuck around this UAV zone by Bayfront, and everybody is just waiting for that full engagement. The third, Jabat gonna take a couple of shots, quickly peeking out, but he takes minimal damage in return, so overall pretty good. However, I think they have stoked the flames of Squad 6. They are moving out, but I'm not entirely sure where they are going. Either they're going to go back to the north side, or they're going to reinforce their position here by Bayfront to make sure that Squad 11 does not get out of the roadside.
I'm just worried though, because if you try and move, there's always going to be Squad 5 roaming around the map as well. I mean, they're sharking around, but 6... looking to jump right onto Jabat's squad now. Remember, this is Jabat. He has so far been fantastic at putting his team in a very favorable position. The question is, can Team 6 penetrate this fortress?
Ash! Oh no, they gave up his position and he gets poked from the windows. They've got a side flank and this is huge. 3 knockdowns. Jabat is left, but again, he takes one out with the shotgun. He's not going to be able to thirst the kills. Oh no, he sees somebody else. He's looking for a quick, cheeky little revive, but his back is completely exposed. He gets knocked down. His last teammate is still trying to make it through. He jumps through the back. Ash still alive, but unfortunately, Mr. D from the other side of the map going to be poking him out, and that's going to be the full squad taken out. Jabat not going to be able to booyah this round.
Not this round. Now the question is, who's going to get it this time? Team Shura is going to be able to at least occupy this little building, but you have to be careful because Mr. D squad, they are very close, and we've seen how aggressive that squad can be. They don't play passively. If they see movement, they aim for shots, and already we're getting a couple pot shots. Is that coming in from Mr. D? I do believe it is.
Ooh, it's
very
looking
dangerous.
real dicey here. Yeah, it's looking real dicey. There's not a lot of places to play. Oh, sure, he's 8 HP. 8 HP. A second too late, he would have been knocked out right in the open. So, well played, Xura, for now. But let's see how this is going to pan out for Squad 2 and 12. In the middle of a full engagement, it is a 3v4 situation here. And with a big nade! A big nade! Crippling Squad 12! That's going to secure 2 kills. If they can get one more here, they've taken them out! What a grenade kill!
Oh my god, that was such a beautiful play with the grenade, and they flushed them into that corner as well, and they probably didn't notice the grenade as it just bounced in, eliminating 2 members, and basically just left Goku all by himself in the process. Oh, there's a knockdown there onto Team 6, I do believe it came from Mr. D's team as well. Team 5 encroaching onto Team 6's territory, but on the high ground there's also Team 1, who could decide to third party if they want to. Another member of Team 6 is being eliminated, another, we've only got one more left, and then sure, it's him by himself, his team just getting picked off like flies.
Oh, the shots coming out of that M14 is just absolutely ridiculous. You can just see the kill feed going back up, Mr. D. He goes for the quick loot here, but he's forced to go back. Bayfront is going to be where the final circle is going to be heading up onto that north side of the town. However, Squad 9 and Rain, he's just hiding. Hopefully they don't see his panda backpack through the bushes.
Be with the tree. Be one with the trees. Be one with the trees. If only he was wearing green right now.
Still. Oh, if only he had like a
see him.
camo.
I
Can
don't
they
think they can
not?
see him. No.
He's good. He's actually good. He's gonna sit in the circle. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Let them move out.
Is he right behind him?
He walks
Maybe he
behind.
backstabs.
Yep, he is. Oh,
Backstab?
he's even got
Backstab.
Oh,
Oh my god. Genius.
actually a genius. Actually a 5-head. Using the great use of the grapple here. Oh, that one kind of failed, but it's still. Ah, no! Oh, he fails one grapple. One grapple and he gets punished for it. That is unfortunate.
Oh, that was so close. That would have been the play of the century, or at least the play of the day. Oh, man.
Definitely.
So we're looking at 5 teams remaining. We've got Shura as the only member left on Team 6. We still have a full lineup of Team 1, Cobra.
Ooh, all
Cobra's
right,
team
all right.
doing fantastic as well. Team 9 occupying the top of the building. Of course, they are sharing the space with Team 3 and 5.
Oh, it's looking pretty bad on the southern side as everybody's out in the open. The glue walls are trying to just slow down the ascent, but can he find an angle? Oh, he finds one. Can he turn around fast enough? But he gets the initial knockdown. No, he doesn't, but he has chunked him down to half the health. Looking good. He's going to secure the kill, but unfortunately from the back, Cobra is going to be thirding in hard. And they clean up shop. The last member of Squad 5, he can't really do too much, but this is just going to reinvigorate Squad 1 to walk up close. The circle is closing in, and here you have it. It's going to be 2 teams alive, 3 members each. Geek Fams, Hazik versus ARG's Cobra. X Bunny goes down first. Frontal, he's going to go through the bridge side. Coming up from the river, he drops down that glue wall, and now he is the only member left. The gatekeeping was a little too strong this time round. However, can they pull this through? The revive is so close to him. He doesn't notice the revive. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
He peeks out, doesn't find the kill.
Can't get the
Playing
angle.
playing the one. Ah! And there you have it. A big booyah for Team Hazik from Geek Fam here. Congratulations. Really, really good game and well positioned.
That last couple minutes was so chaotic. It was just a matter of who was able to get the high ground position. I was really looking forward to Rain with his grappling hook play, but just that one miss and he just got shot down. Oh, that's so sad.
That hurts my soul just a little bit. Like you could immediately figure out what he was thinking and what he was trying to achieve. And when you thought about it, it's like the payoff would have been huge. He would get on the roof. The people under him wouldn't be able to do anything. If he went prone, then nobody can really see him because there's nothing as high. So it would have been absolutely perfect. But unfortunately, one failed grapple hook cost him his life.
Alright, so we just got informed by production that AKO Bunnies on Team Cobra, who placed second, will be our top fragger of the match. Now, of course, in this series, there were plenty of players that managed to get 3 kills, but to fix this tiebreaker, we had to go with the player that scored the highest in terms of placement. So congratulations to AKO Bunnies for being our top fragger of this series, meaning that they have won themselves an additional 2,000 diamonds on top of their second placement. Congratulations!
Very, very tasty treat there. Very, very tasty treat. And congratulations to X Bunnies once more. If you want to be able to redeem your prizes as well as anybody who got into the top 3 position, again, right there, that's the email address that you're gonna have to start typing it in as quickly as possible to claim those sweet, sweet diamonds at pwp.diamonds@gmail.com.
Congratulations to everyone that played with the pros for today. That's going to conclude all of our matches. We had 6 fantastic games where not only did our pros captain you, our wonderful viewers, but we also saw some pretty interesting plays. I think my favorite's still got to be that accidental self-grenade. That was still my favorite play.
Oh, I agree. That was a little unfortunate to watch, of course, but it was Speaking of grenades, I think my favorite one has to be that final kill against Squad 12. Like, it was a 2v4, and that one grenade changed everything.
Yes, yes. Oh, that was such a good one as well. Oh,
Mm.
but anyways, to all of our viewers, thank you so much for joining us for Play with Pros. Of course, if you would like to see Play with Pros come back, let us know on the Free Fire page. Send us messages, DM us, send us pictures, have your friends share. Let us know if you want to see a Play with Pros again in the future, and we'll see if we'll be able to organize another one for you wonderful people. We've got plenty of diamonds to give away, but to everyone that has won their diamonds, thank you so much and congratulations. And if you didn't win any, thank you so much for playing. We do appreciate having all of you beautiful people here. Now, I do believe we do want to talk about something special, Gideon. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, later on this month, it is going to be FFCS. And I'm really looking forward to this, Gideon, because we're going to be seeing the best of the best in the region play.
Yeah, and this is including a lot of countries, and unfortunately the World Series isn't going to be here, but in its place the Continental Series is going to be in effect, and we're including Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Pakistan as well to all come together for this bout. Now there is a play-in stage, and the top 5 will move over to the Grand Finals. So note down the dates, the 22nd of November, and the finals happening at the 29th of November.
So do come in and mark your calendar on those days. We do hope to see you for the Free Fire Continental Series. It's going to be super exciting, and it's going to be plenty of action. That's the most important thing. Lots of Free Fire action. And I think more importantly, a lot of people are going to be looking at this and wanting to see which country has the strongest Free Fire players.
Ooh, that's a big ass. That's a big ass because again, different teams start dominating, but maybe now things have changed up, and I can't wait. My dates have been locked down, and I can't wait to see who's going to be the best of the best.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited as well. Do you have any final words for today's cast, Gideon, before we close on out for the day?
Honestly, this has been an absolute ton of fun. I finally get to cast with you, Dinelli, and it's been absolutely phenomenal.
It was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. It was really cool to cast with you as well. Hopefully we get to do it again in the future. Wink, wink, please. Yes. Okay. Anyways, if you guys loved Play with the Pros, do let us know. Like and share the stream as well. So if your friends missed out on the action, get them to also join in. But until next time, have a wonderful week. We hope to see you for FFCS. And until then, hope you all get plenty of booyahs and stay safe. See you next time.